What is up, everybody? It is game day, you know what I mean? Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. And hammer the chat. Let me know what your score predictions are going to be. Appreciate you being here. Showing the, Myles Garrett, Parsons comparisons on the screen right there. But what is up? I'm going to get to all these comments over here. Go, Pat, go. What is up? How you doing? Karen jumping in here. Hi, Matt. Let me see if it waits. Hi, Matt. Checking in from Belfair, Washington. YouTube, go, Pat, go. Green Bay Parsons is going to be golden. That probably didn't make it. I get you. And what's up? Showing some love to the producer over here. Hi to the producer. We call him Vince around these parts, but he's a man with multiple names. You know what I mean? And Montana kid checking in. Watching from Montana. I appreciate that. Go, Pat. Go to you as well. And, appreciate everyone jumping in the chat over here. But yeah, so let me see your score predictions. We got some rolling in right here. Dude, we got this pigeon rocking with us. I'm being hunted by pigeons, you know what I mean? What is up, Jason? How you doing? Rick is in the building. He says, "Hey, bro, cheers from Beloit." Appreciate you, Rick. Thanks for being here today. And we got Stacy in the building. I love it. Such an awesome intro. Go, Pat, go. We got that producer rocking the intros and all that. Montana Kid says 41-14. See, everyone's talking about how great and scary this Cleveland defense is, but like the Ravens put 45 on them. I don't know exactly how that happened because I didn't see that game, but they're really good at like not allowing a lot of chunk plays, not a lot of yards. So the offense has some work to do, but I think that it can be done. And plus, I don't think their offense is scary at all. I can see their defense, adding a few points, and maybe that's how the Ravens did it too. What is up, Mexico? You know what I mean? Appreciate you being here, man. And here we go. Jan, he said, "What up, Matt? 34-10 Packers." I like it. I think that's what I said. I think one of mine was 27-13. I seen someone else say it because the 27 number, that 27 number is magic. So I'm gonna kind of go with that. And I might have half stole that from someone. But I think that's what a lot of people are thinking. All right, I think I went too fast on that one. 27-17 Pack. Dude, Jay's got himself a big prediction over here. It says 55-10 Packers. Eric says it's going to be 31-24 and go Pack go. Rick says 37-13. So people are thinking the Packers are going to be putting up some points. Tucker Kraft is playing, so that's really good. I really hope he played a full game and it was actually just a scare and there's no limitations. He's on my fantasy team too. And I feel like if there's limitations, just don't play him. Better be safe and sorry. But I trust them that if they're playing them, that it's all good to go. It was just a scare. And Anthony says 34-13. You know what I mean? I think everyone has like the same type of guests over here. What's up? We got Cedric in the building. Piper said, look at that. Look at that profile picture, dude. That just looks like a boss right there. You know what I mean? He is the man. Randy said it's going to be 37-10. Peach wins. You know what I mean? The Pigeons, dude. The Pigeons is the Bears fans watching the Packers during the playoffs from a parking lot. Dude, I got these pigeons, like, they're right outside his window, too. Like, this thing right here is a window, so I can hear them. So even the sound effect, it's not even weird to me because I hear it all the time. They're all here just waiting for me to go outside. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Try to get to all these. Keep them rolling in. I appreciate it. Rebecca said, "Let's go, Pack." Watching from Texas. Packers roll the Browns 35-10. I like it. And Karen jumps in here, 35-13. Yeah, dude, I like all these scores. We will see. A lot of people are saying it's going to be a lot closer than you think. We're going to find out. I expect the Packers to roll. We're going to have the kickoff coming up over here. Kevin says, y'all can't get lucky all the time. Browns 31, Fudge Packers 40. Yeah, luck. Here comes the kickoff over here. We're going to have ourselves return from just inside the end zone. It's going to be the 5, 10, 15. Is at the 20. 25, and the Browns are going to start there. I probably should have mentioned that the Packers were kicking off, but the Browns start with the ball. 14:56. I like the graphics that they have on the TV over here, but check out our graphics. Scoreboard in a different location now, so the comments don't block the score. So you always know what's going on in the game. We've got the first quarter thing over there. I think that's cool too. But here we go. We're going to see what this defense can do to start off this against the Cleveland Browns. Here we go. Let's go. Defense is right. Here we go. They're going to be under center to start it. First down and 10 from the 26-yard line, rather. He's telling them to stop. He's trying to change some stuff up over here. And they come, and here comes, it's going to be a handoff. They're going to bounce this right side. And that's going to be a decent gain for them on first down. 7-yard run. Quay Walker in on that thing. Packers offense finally gets it. Momentum, Pack 38-13. All right, there we go with the prediction. What is up, Tiffany? You are so ahead. Mine hasn't even kicked off yet. That's so crazy because I'm behind the producer. It's so weird how the internet works, dude. We're not all getting the same information at the same time. So here we go. We're going to be, all right, going to be back to throw, looking left. That's completed for a first down. And they got something, decent little drive. I think he's out of bounds, though. He was pushed out of bounds before that. What is up, Dougie boy in the building, you know what I mean? I remember the air horn every now and again. We got Philly boy in here. Yeah, they are moving those chains, Phil. You know what I mean? What do you guys think about the new graphics too for the comments? We're trying to make them, spice them up a little bit. We had some suggestions, but here we go. Come on, defense, let's get it going here. 1 for 1, 7 yards is Flacco. He's gonna be under center over here, and they're gonna try to run this thing again, and they're gonna try to run it left side. And Quay Walker, dude, was right there. Yo, get in his face a little bit, bud. Yeah, they got some talking going on over here. But that's what, what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to run on them. You know what I mean? What is up, Heath? How you doing? Let's go, Packers. I'm supposed to be off work, but naturally people don't know how to tell time. That sucks. I'm usually one of those people, you know what I mean? But here we go. We're going to have Flacco back to throw. He's going to toss a screen pass. Right side, he's got 5. He's almost to the 50. He's still on his feet. Close to the first down marker. Quay Walker's all over the place, but that's almost a first down if it isn't. 3rd down and 1. LVN with the pressure, you know what I mean? Oh, they got a injury over here. Ooh, his leg got, stood up. I don't even like the look of that stuff, dude. My knee could not recover from that. So there's an injury timeout over here. That was rough. In Tennessee, not getting the game. All right, so I will try to explain the best I can. I'm trying to get into the comments, but at the same time, make sure I can explain what's going on over here. But yeah, there's a Brown down. I mean, that might not be as serious an injury as it looked, but for a regular person, you get your knee stood up like that. I don't know. Hopefully he's all right. But didn't look good. I don't like seeing injuries like that. I mean, it wasn't it looked like he hyperextended or whatever, but I don't mind you don't play like that. Look at that. Visit thematramage.com for all the things you need. Merch. You can find my podcast on there. You can find all the things on there. Go to thematramage.com. Let's get after it. What is up, Daniel? Good day to Matt Ramage. Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go, dude. You know what I mean? We're going to have a good day. Today's going to be a good victory. Go Pack, go. I'm in Central Time, or Connecticut, I bet. I'm stuck with Red Zone myself here. Yeah, that sucks. Actually, I was going to have Red Zone on this other screen, so I kind of know what's going on, but we're going to see. While we're at commercial, let's just check it out. I don't know if it'll let me play it on the screen. I don't know. Maybe not. We don't need it. Let's just focus on the Packers today, people. Go Pack, go. Elvis is in the building. You know what I mean? Trying to get to all these. Here we go. John says, was Parsons on the sideline a couple of plays ago talking to a trainer? I didn't catch that. Where are the beers? You know what I mean? I got some in my refrigerator. I got one right here. Actually, I just cracked it. There we go. I'll drink to that. Don't got the game, so I know Matt got me. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to get you through this game as best I can. We got some cool graphics, new ones, The producer stays working. He works harder at this than I do. What up, Dennis? I switched to YouTube so I don't have to turn off the screen on Facebook. Oh, yeah, and also, before I Don't forget, I'm going to go to YouTube. It always puts like the ads up, but I'm going to turn the monetization off so that there's no stoppage in action. I always forget because it automatically does that, puts ads on, but I don't want to put ads on like live stuff. Especially games. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Here we go. Joe Flacco's going to be under center. They're just short of midfield over here. They're going to hand this thing off, and he was a hit right away, but I think he's going to fall forward for a first down. Wait. No, I don't think anything happened in there, but they're trying to make it seem like it. So it's going to be 1st down and 10. All right, defense, come on. Let's get some grit right here, you know what I mean? They're going down the field 2 for 2, 13 yards. Flacco's going to be under center from just about midfield. All right, he's going to be play action. He's going to have pressure. He's going to throw it. And almost, I wouldn't say almost, but in the area of an interception possibly. And that's how those happen from that pressure. They got pressure that time. He made a throw as he was being hit. And that ball went in the air, but didn't land in the places that Packer fans would want to land. That was Van Ness right on that pressure. There we go. Sorry if I missed some comments over here. Try to get to as many as I can, but I also look, even though the eyes do this, I can look at one thing at a time. There we go. He almost got him, but yeah, LVN with the pressure. But here we go. He's going to be under center now. 2nd down and 10. He's got a man in motion. He's going to hand this thing off left side up the middle, and that's going to be about 4. Yeah, they're going to, and that pile is moving. They're moving it backwards now, moving in the right direction. And that is going to be a big 3rd down coming. Like, this is a situation, Packers defense, you let them have a little bit. Now it's time to shut it down. End the games, you know what I mean? 3rd down and 7. Someone put a finger in Parsons' eye. Not sure if you saw that. Okay. Someone got a finger in his eye. That's no good. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. 3rd down and 7. He's changing some stuff up. Come on, defense. Let's dig deep right here. And Parsons is in the game right now. And that's going to be a run, and there's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough, big bro. 3rd and 7, they tried to run it, really? All right. I'm not sure that play call. I felt like they had a good drive going right there, but that play call, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kevin. Run on 3rd and 7. I mean, that's kind of like what they were trying to do throughout this first drive. What is up, Rev Trev? He said, Matt, in my region, the Packers game is not on my TV. Thanks for streaming. That's horrible, dude. I'm sorry for that. It comes up, bud.
Go, Pack, go!
And we're going to not have a return. Go! Bounces in the end zone. I like those go Pack go chants. So, get that real game style vibe going. You know what I mean? And now we're gonna go to commercial. I feel like me and Phil are almost like on the same vibe. You know what I mean? I feel like you're probably always ahead of me, but I think I'm closer to you today than normal. Yeah, that was a huge stop right there. Let's go, boys. What's up, Alex? He said, I'll take that crappy play call for a 3rd down stop. Dude, that is, I thought, that's surprising. That play call was, like, even like when I handed it off, I was like, what? And it was eaten up. It's time for a Kraft Pack and Cheese. You know what I mean? Drinking and thinking touchdown. That's what, that's the Ivan way. You know what I mean? We have both Vikings and Packers games on in Minnesota, which is odd. That is odd. Usually you don't get them both at the same time like that. Are they playing? Are they both playing right now? I don't even know the whole schedule. Huge day for Wisconsin sports. I mean, Wisconsin sports is looking good right now. I think we're having a good time. Packers and Brewers. You know what I mean? If you're a Wisconsin sports fan, I feel like you're feeling good. That play calling is based on fear. What is up, Troy? In Colorado, and don't have it here. Thanks, Matt. Go Pack Go. A lot of people not getting the game, so now I feel like I got a little pressure to make sure I do this play call thing a little bit good. You know what I mean? I'll do my best. We're going to have a good time. Nobody wants to watch the Vikings. Vikings are up 7-0 right now. Phil will keep us updated on that Vikings game. But I'm not really worried about what the NFC North is doing because I know what the Packers are going to do. You know what I mean? We got, look at this. We got Quick Trip Man over here. Represent, you know, mac and cheese man. What do we want to call him? But I feel so confident what the Packers are going to do. I'm not overly worried about what the NFC North is going to do. Obviously, we like them to lose, like to get farther ahead in the situation. But I feel good. I feel good about this Packers team and what they're doing. And I think when you have a good enough team, like it doesn't even matter what the other teams are going to do because we know we go ahead a lot of business. But we got Myles Garrett out here. You know, they're showing him. Speaking of get back to this game over here. Jordan Love's going to start. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. He's back to throw. Looking left. Finds his man. That's going to be Matthew Golden. And that's going to be about an 8-9-yard gain. Let's go. Nice way to start the drive. That's super Matthew. All right, so here we go. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes. Yards of completion, 13.7. Oh, we have an injury. Who is that? Injury to the offensive line, dude. We gotta figure out who that is. The 13-time world champion Green Bay Packers make it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, there's not good. It's an injury. Mostly of that's not injuries. That's championships. But yeah, we have an injury. I didn't see who it was. They say offensive line, so we'll have to figure it out who that is. Oh no, it's Zach Tom. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on a second. I'm gonna. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully, dude. That's the thing that they brought him back. Hopefully, it's hopefully that's not that's rough. It's like the worst case situation right there.
What the hell's going on out here?
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the sound effect. Yeah, horrible. I think it's a worst case situation because everyone's excited. He was active, and then for have him go down. I didn't see what he was grabbing at. Whatever. Zach signs the big contract, and then yeah, I should open Twitter and see what they're saying. But we'll keep it going with the comments over here. Joey says, showed Love is leading NFL in yards per completion, but people still say he's not elite. 9 touchdowns in the last 10 games, no picks on like 260 attempts. Give him some love. It's in his name, you know what I mean? And absolutely, dude, he's like the most hated on, I feel like, player. Like for no reason, like nationally, like people are like laughing. Oh, you got Parsons, but you still have Jordan Love as your quarterback. Like they don't think that he's like anywhere near good enough. But dude, Jordan Love's a beast. Good afternoon, Matt Ramage. Sorry, I'm like, what's up, Jeffrey? How you doing? We got Elvis. Bummer, yeah. Injuries are a bummer. Love deserves some love. Big shout out to everyone watching, no matter where you're watching. We got some Twitch people popping in here. I appreciate you. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be a little pistol action. He's going to be back to throw. Oh, he's got swallowed up. That defense got after him. That line just collapsed. And it was 2nd down and 2. And that's going to be a big loss. Not a big, but about a sack loss. You know what I mean? Yeah, they just broke right through. Yeah, everyone got through, it seems like. They got to get rid of the ball quick. I mean, that was they were in there pretty quick right there. But here we go. 3rd down and 7. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. All right, Josh Jacobs to his right. He's looking to throw right. He's got pressure. Throws to Jacobs. That was low, though, and that's going to be a 3 and out, right? 4th down and 7. Yeah, dude, no rhythm at all. That defense was getting after him like quick. That's not what you want. Rev Trev, every quarterback who gets time to pass usually plays well, but when Love has time, he cooks. You know what I mean? He needs some time. What are you drinking today, man? I'm drinking what I usually drink. I'm just drinking some Bullets, some Coors Light. Here comes the punt. The return of DeAndre Carter back there. Oh, they were up there, but punt is off. Let's see if we have a return. Oh, he's fair catching this about the 21-yard line. So that's a fair catch. Yeah, the O-line definitely needs to step it up a little bit. That was they got in there. They got in there fast, but then they have to adapt for that, right? So like, all right, they're getting pressure. They're getting after us. We got to call some plays, some quick plays. Figure out ways to help with the blocking. They got to figure out some stuff here. Yeah, dude, he's definitely he's earning his dollar. That was a good punt. Look, I like the people, showing appreciation for a great punt over here. There we go. Here we go. All right, let's keep moving over here. We got Flacco's gonna be in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's looking. All right, that's gonna be completed. Everyone's saying flag, but that's gonna be a first down. But there's a flag. All right, so some people are ahead of me. I was waiting on it. Like everyone's saying flag. Yeah, who doesn't love a 1st and 20? Not the offense. See, Micah Parsons getting held a little bit there. Love is the man. All right. No, the comments moved. First down and 20. Here we go. Joe Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's back there. First down and 20. Come on, defense. Let's get after it right here. Come on, make a play. He's at the 11-yard line. He's play action. He's throwing it left side. And we got, he done got nothing, bro. He ain't got nothing. Oh, that was a beautiful tackle. Solo tackle. Just got up in there, dude. Wasn't letting go of him. He was like, it was like watching the Nature Channel. He's like, scoping his prey. You know what I mean? All right. Dude, like every play, dude, Parsons is just getting like chewed up. Here we go, 2nd down and 21. Flacco's 3 for 4, 12 yards. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's at the 10-yard line. He's back to throw. He's looking left. Now he goes middle, and he gets rid of it. That's completed. And is it completed? Yeah, that's a catch. It's going to be 3rd down and short now. That was a big chunk. It's going to be 3rd down and 4, Kevin says, and I believe him. You know what I mean? They're showing highlights of the Rams and the Eagles. That's a good game, too. These new animations, dude. We're getting after it, dude, Doug. You know what I mean? But here we go. Joe Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. It's 3rd down and 4. He's back to throw. He's got pressure. He gets rid of it. That's going to be completed, but I don't think it's enough for a first down. Wait, was it not completed at all? That was incomplete. 4th down and 4, baby. There we go. Another big stop. That's what we need, yo. When your offense isn't getting it done, you need your defense to get after it. Yeah, Parsons was in there with the pressure, dude. Oh, such a great trade. All right, but now the offense has to get after it, dude. Your defense bailed you out. Here comes the punt, 7:26 to go in this first quarter. The punt is off, and now we're going to have ourselves a return. I'm trying to see, is it fair caught? It is not. He's going to return it from about the 35, and he's going to get a couple yards. I don't know. That was a dangerous, non-fair catch, if you ask me. There's a lot of activity around him, but he got it, and now we're going to be off to commercial. You know what I mean? I'm going to step away here, too. I shall return after these messages. You know what I mean? right, yo, be sure to check out that merch. TheMattRamage.com. We got I won't say the best merch in the world, but we have up there with everyone else who has great merch. You know what I mean? But check it out. Oh yeah, and check out my podcast too. We're gonna get to that one right after. Check out the podcast, the Matt Ramage Show. We're doing more episodes every week, talking about the games and doing the Pick'em Show and doing all types of cool stuff. Check out the Matt Ramage Show everywhere that you listen to podcasts. Now I want to bring up Mr. Doug Hype. You know what I mean? The new I can't read today. The new animations are sweet. Big Doug Hype with appreciate that $2 over there on YouTube. You are the man, dude. You know what I mean? Let me give you a air horn for that. But appreciate you, Dougie boy. You were awesome. Always fun in the chat. What is up, John? He says, "Go Pack, go." Time to run the ball. Yeah, dude. That's kind of like what they were doing. Kind of figuring that our pass rush is gonna be crazy. They're trying to run at us, so maybe we gotta do the same thing. You know what I mean? The Packers do like to push that ball down the field, but they're not gonna have time to do it. Perhaps, you know what I mean? Jacobs ground and pound. You know what I mean? What's up, Kevin? Matt? What Matt merch should I get this week, dude? I think Victory Monday is one that's going to be used a lot this season. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good stuff. But here we go, Jordan Love. They're going to be, split back, field back over here. And he's going to hand this thing off up the middle after a little fake. And that's going to be about half a yard. Not a lot there. Not an exciting play right there. I like the, I wouldn't say trickeration, but it's kind of like misleading. A little play action, then hand it off up the middle. But it didn't work there. So on the offensive line over here, we got, I missed it. That thing went quick. But Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft over here. Here we go, 6:45 to go in the first quarter. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Play action, he throws it right side to a wide receiver screen, and that's going to be really close to a first down. Who was that? That was Matthew Golden. 3rd down and 3, they're saying. He liked to grab him when he punched the guy. Violence is not the answer, you know what I mean? Joey, not a football question, but since we're all Packers fans, I'm sure we're all like brats. What else is good to put on brats besides ketchup, mustard, and sauerkraut? Cheese, dude. You put cheese in everything, dude. Pounded with cheese. So much cheese you can't even see that thing. 6:03 to go in the first quarter. Jordan Love back to throw out a shotgun. He's throwing it right side, and that's going to be Josh Jacobs for a first down on the sideline over here. And now they got a little something going. You need a little rhythm. You need to get a little drive going. Keep moving the chains, you know what I mean? So, Josh Jacobs was just lined up over here on the right side. You'll like to see it. Ivan has all the merch. He has everything I have. I think he has more stuff than I have. Here we go. We're going to be 1st down and 10. Shout out to Jared Collier over here. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's going to pitch this thing right side to Josh Jacobs. He's got some blockers. He's got some moves. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that, I think. Runs it right side. And that's what they got to do. Feed Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? Also, I want to bring this back up because I want to say happy birthday. That play was starting, so I was kind of quick with it. Happy birthday. Enjoy it. Victory Monday, always a hit. You did. I like the Victory Monday merch. I feel like I did all right on that one. 2nd and 3 over here. Ex-Lions head coach is leading Browns defense. There you go. Jordan Love going to be in shotgun. Where are they at? About the 44-yard line here. 44 yards to the end zone. Let's keep this drive moving. 4:38 to go in the first quarter. He just called a timeout. So the Packers call a timeout. Not a big fan when they go Pack go. Go Pack go. I hope you guys are chanting that at home too. You know what I mean? We have to get loud just like if we're at the game. Get loud, baby. Let's have some fun. Go Pack go from New Mexico. Shout to Oscar over here, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I already got to that one. I got way behind in the comments over here, but we're going to skip ahead a little bit. Here we go, Philly boy. Let's get some craft involvement. Yeah, let's, I don't care how they do it. Just get down the field. Like, you kind of figured out, like, what you can do and what you can't do against his defense. So, like, do the stuff you can do. Packers offense. Let me get to this. Packers offense is making them fight to tackle them. And when they do, they stretch and they extra yard or two. Yeah, they're definitely not going down easy. You know what I mean? But here we go. Now Jordan Love. Oh, no, this is like a little wildcat type of thing. Direct snap to Samuel Williams over here. And that's going to be just short of the first down. That was kind of a trickeration play. I didn't even see like where Jordan Love was on the field or whatever, but I was looking at the comments. Look, we got a Viking fan popped in just to give us an update. Vikings just ran an 87-yard pick, 6 to go up 14-0. Their defense better do it because their offense ain't gonna. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Jordan Love's gonna begin shaking. He's gonna hand this thing off. Josh Jacobs up the middle. That's gonna be a first down inside the 40-yard line. There we go. 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Nice first down over here. What game will you be at? Oh, no, they're trying to hurry something up. Let's get back to this. And the ref kind of shut it down. Jordan Love is not happy with this situation. So the Browns tried to substitute, so they got held up, but the Packers didn't substitute. So they only get time to. So they're trying to get 12 men on the field, it looks like. I didn't realize that they were even trying to hurry up. Yeah. The Packers did a simulation substitution?
What the hell's going on out here?
That's my thoughts exactly. Shout out the producer on that one. That was perfect. What is going on? Simulated substitutions. What the heck is that? All right, here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center now. 1st down and 10. He's got Josh Jacobs in the backfield. He's at the 38-yard line. He's going to run this thing. He's trying to bounce around, make some dudes miss, and he gets 3, 4, 5 yards, the most earned 5 yards ever. Like, they were back there. He made some guys miss, juking around, and then when he had contact, they just kind of pushed him. But, man, they're earning every yard. So now we got Mike Pereira. Let me listen. That's the stupidest rule. I don't even know what he's trying to talk about. Even though they didn't substitute, they kind of did substitute because something. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Josh Jacobs to his right. No, it's not Josh Jacobs. That's Brooks. Josh Jacobs is out. And that's going to be completed. Matthew Golden kind of bobbled it a little bit, but they're going to say that's completed. I think he got control of it before he went out of bounds. Quick pass left side. Matthew Golden is obviously part of this game plan. That ball kind of bobbled around. He got, I don't know. I don't know. I think he probably had possession of it before he went out of bounds. But here we go. Philly boy says this is 4-down territory. It's 3rd down and 3 right now. 2:17 to go in this first quarter. Come on. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. That's Josh Jacobs. He's going to fake, hand it off to him. He completed 1st down to Mr. Romeo Dobbs, and they're going to be at the 21-yard line. Let's go. 2:02 to go in the first quarter, and they continue the drive. Moving the chains, baby. Romeo Dobbs did a little whoop, 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 cut it back in on a little kind of a slant kind of type of situation. But here we go. Dude, I want to see Golden get a score, too. 1st and 10. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Josh Jacobs is in the backfield. Ball at the 22-yard line, and they're going to hand this thing off to Josh Jacobs. He's dancing around. He takes a hit. About 3 yards, I'd say. So that should be 2nd down and 7 if my math is correct. Might have to check that math. There we go, Mr. Quick Trip Math. Tickle, 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 tickle. Here we go, 2nd down and 8. 1 minute to go. On my screen's a little bit more than that, but pound the rock, you know what I mean? So here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center from the 20-yard line. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. He's got a man in motion. He's going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to bounce this thing in. He's going to get to about the 16-yard line on that. Do you have your Victory Monday shirt ready? You're close to Monday with that time. Go Pack Go. Yeah, dude. I always have mine ready. You know what I mean? I knew, going in. I'm like, I'm gonna need that shirt tomorrow. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Jordan Love's gonna be in shotgun. We got 13 seconds to go in this quarter. 3rd down and 4. And they're going to shut this play down. There's going to be a flag on the play. False start number 77. Come on, dude. Jordan Morgan out here. Let's get a Tucker Craft touch on right here. He's on my fantasy team. It won't hurt. Yeah, that's not a good false start right there. So this is going to be it of quarter number 1. All right, I'm going to grab a beer. Hit some commercial breaks. We shall return. Let's go get a touchdown over here to start the 2nd quarter, you know what I mean?
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
All righty. We are back over here. The Packers in a situation. Get some points right here. Let me get to some comments over here. What we got over here? Vikings are up 14-0 and have the ball. Yeah, it seems like they're having a good game. I seen some Viking fans chomping in here earlier. Are you doing Sunday night game as well? I'm not gonna do Sunday night football tonight. I got some stuff going on, but I'll be back for Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football we'll be doing. And let's check out, Go Pack Go. Let's check out the scoreboard over here. All the scores going around for the first quarter. Let's check in on them. All right, we have Atlanta is losing 7-0 to Carolina. Let me get rid of this thing. Obviously, this game. Jacksonville's up 7-0. Minnesota's up 14-0. Pittsburgh's up 7-0 over New England. The Rams are up 10-7 over Philadelphia. Tie game in New York, Tampa Bay 3-3. That's kind of surprising. Want to make sure I don't dig around too long. Indianapolis Colts 10-3 over Tennessee. And all right, so we're gonna get back to this thing. We're gonna have ourselves a field goal attempt, 39-yard field goal attempt. I didn't realize it was fourth down even. But here we go. Here comes the field goal attempt. It is good. We have a 3-0 ball game over here. Here we go, 3-0, baby. Packers take the lead. Here we go. Let's start this thing off. Hoping for a touchdown right there. Yeah, I was kind of behind because I was trying to get these comments. I kind of got. For some reason, I was thinking it was third down right there. Maybe I thought it was gonna be pass interference. I don't know. I missed some situations. All right, we're gonna try to. But the Packers strike first blood. That is a beautiful graphic, isn't it? The producer does good work. You know what I mean? 14:53 to go in the second quarter over here. See, I think I may have missed a play because I thought they were showing a replay. And I was talking about other scores over the play. And I apologize for that. I think I got confused over there coming out of the timeout. Or coming out of the commercial. But here we go. We're going to have ourselves a kickoff. They're setting it up right here. Now we need a defense to step up. You know what I mean? Really get after him. Here comes the kickoff. We're going to have no, we might not. Let's see. He's going to kneel this thing about halfway into the end zone. Look at this guy. You get that eye fixed yet, ugly? Your team is playing. I can see you're a Vikings fan, but you're on my stream, dude. What's that say? You know what I mean? I appreciate it. You want an autograph? Let me know. But here we go. Ralph. Ramage versus Nagler. Beer Bowl 1. Let's make it happen. I wouldn't... I think Nagler probably handled it on that. You know what I mean? I think Nagler is a professional. I can get after it. But here we go. Hey, I'm down, though. First down and 10. Ball to 35-yard line. Flacco's going to be under center. He's got a man in motion. He's going to hand this thing off, and he's going to try to bounce this thing around, and he's going to get about 4 yards on that. Kind of like Josh Jacobs kind of dancing around, making some dudes miss, and here we go. They're showing a little highlight over here. The Rams throwing deep. Who is this? Is this Devontae Adams? It is. So a Devontae Adams touchdown. He's getting after over there. Here we go. Second down and 6. Come on, defense. Let's make a play right here. Flacco's going to be under center. Just short of the 39-yard line. And he's going to be running it up the middle, trying to right side a little bit. He's trying to move that pile. They're not going to allow it. And that's going to be third down, I would say, in about 2. Third down in about 2. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I like how they pulled him back. They didn't allow him to fall forward. Andrew said, how the hell are you ahead of my stream? I steal your account. He's using my account, and I'm ahead of him. Here we go. Third down and 2. Flacco's going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield. They're going to probably try to run this thing. They did on 3rd and 7. Why wouldn't they on 3rd and 2? No, it's play action. Looking to throw right side, and that's going to be completed. And that's a first down for the frickin' Browns over here. You would think the Browns, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little colorblind, but, like, shouldn't the Browns uniforms be brown? I don't feel like they are. I feel like their numbers are brown. So, I don't know. That's just me. Packers need settle down. Settle down here on offense. You know, I think I know what you're trying to say there. But here we go. Flacco's going to be under center. 48 yards to the end zone. He's going to hand this thing off left side. Nothing there. Shoot up, and there we go, defense. Nice big Dolphy, baby. Oh, yeah. I got to be quiet. My wife's sick. She's sleeping, I think, upstairs. I don't think anymore because my bedroom is right up there. Cody said, okay, we got back. Flacco, what do they got, like a flea flicker going over here? They're trying to do a screen right side. He gets to about the 45-yard line. They were moving fast. I keep missing some stuff. So they got a flea flicker. So he's in the shotgun, hands it off. Kind of a quick flea flicker there. I'm not sure that was needed. But yeah, dude, they had some people open on that thing. They threw the screen, but I feel like everyone was open there. 3rd down and 7. Packers up 3-0. 11:53 to go in the second quarter. Joe Flacco's going to be in shotgun. 45 yards to the end zone. Come on, defense. Right here. 3rd and 7. Good time to make a play. He's back to throw. He's looking left. He's the throw. He's got pressure. Throws it right side. And that is to nobody. And that's going to be a 4th down. You get pressure on Joe Flacco, and he's got to get rid of it because he cannot run around. There we go. But there's a flag on the play. And, who's this on? You can't tell from Flacco. He has no emotion, no matter good or bad. Legal contact 33 on defense. And intentional grounding on the offense. So they offset. It's 4th down, baby. 4th down. I don't know why I was standing like that. What's up, safety? Oh, hope your wife is feeling better soon. I appreciate that. My stream is way ahead of yours, trying to wait to respond with what's coming. That's the craziest thing about doing these. How many people are ahead? How many people are behind? And like even in my own house, it's different. And even at like my son's house where he's stealing my account, it's different. Joe Flacco was 6 of 8, 43 yards. 3rd down and 7. Oh, I thought it was all right. 3rd down and 7. Apparently, I don't know the rules. Here we go. Joe Flacco is going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. He's at the 45-yard line. Let's do it again, defense. Let's do it again, defense. All right, he's back to throw. He's got pressure. Immediately goes down. There's a sack. There's a sack, baby. Oh, my goodness. Was that Rashawn Gary with the sack? What a beautiful thing. Let's check this replay. Dude, Rashawn Gary came straight through. You ain't getting away from him. He's like a lion chasing down his prey. Here comes the best defensive play of the game. You know what I mean? Rashawn Gary. Here comes 4th and 14. Here come the punt. And the punt is away. And I assume they're going to let this thing go. No, he's going to take this thing at the 10. He's going to get a couple yards. That was a good move, Matthew Golden. I want to try to get to all ththese comments over here, at least as many as I can. Sack is indeed. Boom! And we go to commercial over here. We'll hang out, though. 3-0. 10:52 to go in the second quarter. Things you love to see, you know what I mean? Unblocked. Absolutely. Like, how does that happen? How do you not block Rashawn Gary? But he didn't let him juke him out. I mean, I don't think Joe Flacco was juking out many. You know what I mean? Shout out to Quick Chip over here. Quick Chip rules. Gary and Parsons cleaned up. Parsons double team. Yeah, that's what we talked about when Parsons came over here. You double team, and Gary's going to have some good situations. And like one of those good situations is not being blocked. You know what I mean? Let's grab a beer over here. They said he had a sack 5 games in a row. Who? Rashawn Gary? Dude, it's a beautiful thing. Anyways, you know what I mean? The Packers 3-0 are now hopefully there's some momentum too with that when that was a big defensive stop right there. So you get the ball, offense, go down here and get after it. Get down here and score. What is up, Ultimate 15 Club? Got into some New Glarus last night, thinking it's time to get it at it again. You know what I mean? Can't go wrong with New Glarus. Rodgers just passed Favre all time in passing touchdowns. Oh, no kidding, huh? So, let's give him a round of applause over there. You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers passing Favre all time passing touchdowns. What's the score over there? Let's check the scores. So we got them over here. Let me see. I might have to refresh this, I think. While we're at commercial, let's talk about it. We got, I'm trying to find. Pittsburgh's up 14-0 at New England. The Rams 10-7 over Philly. Ooh, Rams are 10-7 over Philly. That's something. Tampa Bay up 10-6 over New York Jets. I thought that would be a lot different. I thought they'd be out to a bigger lead. I mean, not like crazy. I don't think the Bucs are like fantastic, but I think that they're a pretty good team. Indy's up 17-3 over Tennessee. Teams I don't care about, you know what I mean? But Atlanta and Carolina. Carolina's up 7-0. So you got that going, you know what I mean? Shout out to Aaron Rodgers over here, you know what I mean? We are back from commercial over here. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Starting from the 12-yard line, he's got a man in motion. And they're going to play action. Jordan Love looking to throw. He's got time. He gets rid of it. And that's going to be to the tight end. And he's going to be about 9 yards on that. Yeah, so they're showing the replay on that Rashawn Gary sack. Yeah, they were all focused on Parsons. Rashawn Gary's like, remember me? Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's going to be running this thing right side to Josh Jacobs, and that was chewed up. Was that Jacobs? So I don't think it was. No, I see 2 numbers. That was Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson, but that got flagged on play. My phone. Thought Siri thinks I'm talking to her sometimes. So that was Jordan Morgan, dude. False start. What are we doing? Jordan Morgan, come on, dude. Here we go. 10-16 to go in the second quarter. It's 2nd down and 6. What are we doing here? Jordan Love 6 of 8, 42 yards. All right, we're going to be a little pistol action. Emmanuel Wilson is in there. They're at the 16-yard line. He's going to pitch this thing right side to Wilson. He's going to have a little bit of room, and he's going to get about 3 yards on that. Their defense was on it, so that's going to be 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. Yo, off topic, Quick Trip is the best gas station I have ever been to. It's a grocery store. Fresh cooked chicken, salad, etc. Dude, it has all the things that you need. All the things that you want in an establishment. Wait, was there a quick snap on 3rd down? Oh my goodness, how did I miss? So there's a quick snap on 3rd down. It's 4th down. They got chewed up. Jordan Love was under center. And he just tried to, I guess they tried to run a quick play, but he got sacked. The offensive line just caved. Defense came in. I don't know why all the hurry-ups. In that situation, I don't get the hurry-up. You were on 3rd down. All right, so it's 4th down and 11. They got the punt team out here, but looks like there's a flag, I'm assuming, from the graphic. Or was it a challenge flag? Oh, so they were trying to get him, but too many players on the field. That's why they hurried it up. And LaFleur's challenging that there was 12 on the field. He's challenging 12 men on the field. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I shall return, people.
What the hell's going on out here? Oh, God. Get him out of there, will you?
All right, here we go. That was a fantastic graphic, dude. But we will see. Let me know. Did we get him? Did we get 12 men on the field? Let me know. But that graphic's hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. But we're gonna see. I actually missed it because I was looking at the comments. I didn't expect him to go hurry up like that. There you go. We got a lot of people. I eat lunch at Quick Trip every day. There you go. Shout out to Quick Trip. All right, they're showing the next games. I think the Bears take on the Cowboys or something. It must be back before I did. Yep, and that's 12 men on the field. 12 men on the field. So the Packers got him, dude. I take back everything I said. I don't know. How did they not see that? There's a ref right there on the same line as him. Like 20 feet away, 20 yards away. But there we go. We got him. So it's going to be first down and 10. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Let's go. Go, Pat, go. Now let's use it. Go, Pat, go. Now we use this going forward. Let's get a drive going right here. It's first down and 10. 8:56 to go in the second quarter. Packers are up 3-0. Jordan Love 6'8", 42 yards. I like that Matt LaFleur, that hoodie shirt he's got on. He's got like a short sleeve hoodie. Looks nice, you know what I mean? They always have the best stuff. Go, Pat, go from Coachella Valley, Matt Ramage, MVP. Hey, appreciate you tuning in over here. We're going to have Jordan Love's going to be under center now, first down and 10 at the 23.5-yard line or so. He's going to have, I think that's Wilson still in the background. It could be, Jordan Love's rolling right. He's going to run this thing, and he's going to slide at about the 30-yard line, 29-yard line. I don't know what the game plan was there, but he just kind of rolled it right. Looked like he was kind of had a mission to run it the whole time. Yeah, they're showing that Aaron Rodgers touchdown there, that second one. Or the second touchdown for the Steelers anyways. 509 career passing touchdown. Fourth and most in NFL history. There you go. Micah Parsons is on the exercise bike over there. All right, Jordan Love's going to be under center. Malik Heath is in motion. He's got Brooks in the backfield. And he's going to be play action. He's got pressure. He's rolling right. Gets rid of it off the hands of Tucker Kraft. So that's going to be nothing. Yeah, Tucker Kraft's got to get that. Yeah, you got to stack up when you're getting that Wisconsin beer over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're talking about deja vu in Green Bay. Through 35 career starts, 9. Their numbers everyone is seeing in the graphics. Their numbers line up pretty close. Rodgers and Love. Third down and 6. Jordan Love's going to be changing some stuff up at the line. Now he's going to be in shotgun. He's got Brooks to his right. He's back to throw. Quick pass right side. That's going to be the Dobbs. That's going to be a first down inside the 40. About the 44, 45-yard line in there. There we go, Romeo Dobbs, baby. There we go, baby. First down and 10. So we need just quick little passes. This defense isn't going to let you sit back there and camp out. Let guys get down the field. They're kind of similar to the Packers in that way. That pass rush isn't going to allow that. It's not going to happen for you. What is up, Joe? How you doing today? Thanks for popping in over here. Romeo Dads, baby. We have 462 folks watching live across all the places. I appreciate you. We got 2 people on Twitch, dude. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube. We got 30-some in YouTube. And there's going to be we got a timeout stoppage here now? Timeout Green Bay. Yeah, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Check out the merch. We got the thank you, Jerry. We got all types of good merch over there. We got Victory Monday. We got some fun stuff. We got all types of stuff. You think about it, we got it in the store. TheMattRamage.com. Check it out. You won't regret it. It's fabulous match. I think, some of the best in the world, probably. Maybe. Who knows? He says we got 13-7 Rams over the Eagles. We got an update over there. I'm going to say it. They are not sharp yet. In this game, you're talking about the Packers. They're not looking real sharp right now. We got to get something going over here. The Browns, they're getting pressure on offense over here. The Packers defense has handled their business. But here we go, Jordan Love. He's got a whole lot going on in the backfield over here. He's back to throw. He's looking left, tosses it left side, and that's going to be to Josh Jacobs. He puts his shoulder down and lets dude feel it. And that's going to be about a gain of 3 yards over there on the left sideline. Little Josh Jacobs out running routes out. I mean, that wasn't really a route. That was more of like a screen back there, but. Decent amount of Packer fans in the crowd. I'm not surprised. Packer fans travel pretty well. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to begin shotgun. 6:32 to go to second quarter. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's rolling right. He's going to get rid of it to Josh Jacobs. He's got one blocker for 3 guys. That's not going to be enough. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So 6:20 to go in this second quarter. Third down now. Yeah, dude, this defense is, getting after this offense. Jordan Love, he had a little bit of time before he had to roll out, but he got to Josh Jacobs, but they were ready for that too. So here we go, 3rd down and 7. They're trying to kind of move this thing a little quicker. I can't really see the comments if they're moving fast because I'll be missing whole plays, you know what I mean? But we'll get back to him. So he's changing stuff on the line here. He's 9 of 12, 61 yards, 3rd down and 7. He's telling his wide receiver something. He's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Oh, and we have ourselves a flag. He jumps, but the play continues. Jordan Love throws it left side, and that's going to be incomplete. But that's going to be a jump on the defense. Offsides on the defense. This is kind of smash mouth football because both these defensive lines aren't allowing. Oh, that was on Myles Garrett, too. They're not allowing the teams to kind of look downfield. They're getting pressure quick. And that's what happens when you get pressure quick. You get that jump. That was, I wouldn't say a drop of Romeo Doubs. That was kind of short, but touched his fingertips. Here we go now. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Now he moves Josh Jacobs. He's to his right, and they're going to run this thing with Josh. No, Jordan Love keeps it in right side. That's a first down. He runs out of bounds. What a beautiful play. They had everyone fooled, including me. You know what I mean? Oh, my goodness. Oh, here we go. So Josh Jacobs, he's play action, and then he just runs. He's got Tucker Kraft as a lead blocker, and he gets down near the 40-yard line and just out of bounds for a first down. Dude, that was a beautiful run play right there. That is beautiful run play. Yeah, Browns D seems legit. I was wrong about the Browns D. Everyone said that they were a good defense. I was wrong. I kind of downplayed it. I didn't think they were. But obviously, I'm not that smart at sometimes. 1st and 10. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center, but now we got a flag. False start. Malik Heath. What we doing, bro? Malik Heath with the false start. Yeah, I love that play call a lot. First D. There we go. All you need is left. All right, Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's pitching this thing to Manuel Wilson left side, and he's got a little bit. And he gets down to about the 36-yard line. There we go. Not a lot of Josh Jacobs in the backfield, but you see him with some passes. But Emmanuel Wilson, who switches number to 23. That was a nice little pitch. Nice lead block there. And he got a little bit out of that. Second down and 10. 4:06 to go in this second quarter. We have ourselves another trilogy on Halftime show. Here we go. Jordan Love, play action, looking to throw. He's run out of time, and he ran out of time. That's sack. You got to get rid of that ball, dude. Dude, you're not like I feel like his play clock is off because the last 2 weeks he didn't really have pressure like that. But man, this defense is not going to let you roll up in the pocket like that. Yeah, he needs to sling. He needs to get rid of that thing. Was anyone open though? I mean. Yeah, that pocket just collapsed. Like when it was collapsing, it just went. I always wonder how insane that backfield would be if Lloyd could stay healthy. Yeah, for real. I agree. Maybe someday we'll find out. 3rd and 15, and we're gonna have a screen over here. Josh Jacobs looks like there's gonna be a flag, but I don't see it yet. And that's gonna be about a 3-yard gain. But now here comes a flag in. Who's this going to be on? It was 3rd and 15. The refs are talking over here. Let us know, people. All right, so illegal block Romeo Dobbs. Let's check this replay here. Yeah, that's just the definition block to the back. So now it is. We're under 3 minutes here. 3rd down and 22. 2:55 to go exactly. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Empty backfield from the 50-yard line. He's back to throw. He's running out of time. He gets sacked again. What are we doing, bro? Yeah, but 3rd and 22, that's tough. It's tough.
What the hell's going on out here?
Yeah, exactly. My thoughts. Yeah, dude, that, they got to get after that. They. Here comes the punt. The punt is up. It's up. And then we're going to have a return here. There's no fair catch. And here we go. He's going to be about the 20-yard line. At the 19 and a half, we're going to start. Shout out to the cool sponsors, though. We got Nicolay, all the best Wisconsin sponsors in all the land. So, show them some love. Thanks for being great sponsors of the Ramage show. You know what I mean? Now we're going to be at 2:02 to go before this second quarter ends. All right, they're just showing their bench over here. But here we go. 20-yard line. Flacco. He's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off left side. Our defense has to get after it right here, dude. 1:57 to go in the second quarter. No, I'd like a turnover. Hey, we'll be right back after these messages. It's a 2-minute warning. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful. I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time. Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolay Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolay! It's Nicolay! Nicolay Law! Billboard, baby!
All right, we are back. The Packers lead 3-0, but the Browns, they're kind of showing some, how long can this Packers defense hold up? We got the pigeon peeking in over here. Joey, defense might hold the shutout before half. Let's go. We have to. We're gonna have to. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to get that. I need a pick six or a fumble for a touchdown. Yeah, dude, that would be nice right here. Kind of swing that momentum back. A big turnover, but that Browns defense has been handling the Packers offense pretty easily. Matt, I want to go to a Packers game. I'm thinking December game. Thoughts? December games are good, but you better bundle up. You know what I mean? You can go to a December game. You better bundle up. It actually ain't as bad as people say, though. Like, when you're, like, in the crowd and you're, like, you're jacked up and you're screaming and you're doing all the things, like, you get warmed up. But those games do get cold. December isn't horrible either. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Ravens put up 41 on the Browns last week. Their defense is good. Isn't an excuse if they want to make a run this year. Yeah. I don't know how all those points were scored. I got to figure that out because their yards of play is pretty good. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. Ball at the 23-yard line. He's back to throw. He's looking, and he's got too much time. That's going to be completed to about the 33-yard line. Way too much time. Oh, yeah, you get some snow in December. Here, my guy. I got my cat over here, like, freaking out, dude. First down and 10, 1:33 to go. The clock is still ticking. Joe Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. Come on, defense, make a play. Quick pass, middle of the field. That's going to be completed. The Browns have 3 timeouts. The Packers have 1. 1:16 to go. The clock is ticking. They don't use their timeout yet. I'll show you the cat in a little bit. Here we go. Joe Flacco, shotgun. Empty backfield. He's back to throw on second down. He's got too much time again. Throws it left side, and that's going to be incomplete, out of bounds. Hobbs is over there at the coverage. He had his hand up, but that was over all their heads. Now we're under 1 minute. The clock is stopped. 58 seconds. Right off the fingertips, though, on that one. Their field goal kicker getting warmed up. Hopefully they don't get close enough for that. 3rd down and 5. So if I remember right, the Packers get the ball to start the half. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. 3rd down and 5. Come on, defense. He's back to throw. He's going to have some pressure in his face. He gets rid of it. That's completed. But that's going to be a 4th down. I do not think he passed the line of scrimmage or passed the first down marker. Very, very close. Oh, they're calling it a 1st and 10. And now they're going to call a timeout. How is that a 1st down, dude? Yeah, so the Browns coach is all mad because they didn't see him soon enough for the 1st down marker, but or for the timeout. But let's see this. I mean, that line isn't official that we see. McKinney with the tackle. Yeah, that was a big-time 1st down if they got that. His hand got hit as he threw, and it still got there. It might have been off if he didn't get hit. So 2 timeouts for the Browns yet. Not really getting pass rush on this drive at all. 51 seconds to go. Yeah, undefeated, bro. The records are on the screen if you look on if you're watching the game. Here we go. The Browns going to be in shotgun. Flacco. He's got a man to his left. 45-yard line. He's back to throw. He doesn't have really any pressure, but that's going to be incomplete. I think his man fell down. And that's going to be 2nd and 10. Oh, that was the field goal line? All right, my fault. I'm just stupid. All right, I got you. Here we go, 2nd down and 10. No touchdowns allowed in the first half by the Packers defense. Let's keep that going. Flacco's going to be back to throw out a shotgun, throwing it right side. That's completed, but he gets blown up immediately for a 2-yard gain, and they're rushing to the back to the line. 38 seconds to go. 36. The clock is ticking. They have 2 timeouts, but they don't think they want to use it. I don't know why they wouldn't use a timeout right here. Now he's got to, they're trying to get set up. A lot of time running off. 25 seconds. The ball snapped. He's back to throw. Flacco throws it right side, and that's going to be, and he stays in bounds. It's going to be a first down. There's a flag on the play. Wasted so much time, though. Holding on the offense. They wasted all that time. 2 timeouts in their pockets. Now they have 18 seconds, and it comes back. We got to find a way to get our run game started, and we got to defend the ball better. I've got to make a way for Jordan to get to his wide receivers. You know what I mean? 3rd down and 16 here. 3rd and 16. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Big time 3rd down right here. Come on, defense. Let's get after it. He's back to throw. He's going to get completed, and that's going to be... That's the field goal line. Yeah, not going to fool me this time, people. So that's 4th down. I don't think Baltimore had as many flags as we have so far. I wonder how many... was there any defensive scores on Baltimore? Because they had 45 points in that game, and the Browns only averaged like they're first in the league in yards of play. So I was thinking, how do you score 45 points and have that? But we're gonna see. But here we go, Philly boy. 4th down, 12 seconds left. There we go. That's what we like to see, dude. That was a kind of a stressful little thing there. 4th and 8. Defense came up, but not a lot of pressure. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. You're going for it? 4th down and 8. I guess they're at that like 43-yard line. They're figuring 12 seconds to go. Joe Flacco's in shotgun. Empty backfield. Come on, defense. Dig deep right here, baby. And now there's going to be a timeout. Now they want to use a timeout.
Go, Pack, go!
I'm not even sure that they really did any type of hard count, though. They were just kind of walked up and called timeout. Lamar had 4 passing touchdowns. It was a beating. That's crazy. I think I should know that because he's my fantasy quarterback. And how do they average such a low amount of yards of play? Maybe because that second game really took it down a lot. But I said it'd be all week. I said I don't think the Browns are that scary of a defense. But right now, so far they've been showing that they've been handled. But here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's rolling left, looking to throw. I think they're trying to throw a Hail Mary type of situation, and that's going to be intercepted by McKinney of the Green Bay Packers. And he's running it back. No, it's 2 seconds. He's down. Interception. That's what I'm talking about. Defense comes up and shuts it down. And we're at 2 seconds left to go of this half. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Yeah, he just floated that thing up, and McKinney came across the field. He had his eyes on that thing the whole time, and he just locked that thing up. Yeah, offense needs a wake-up call coming out of half. We're going to have a little video where the producer put together for halftime, and we'll be back. We'll talk about what we need to do. Now they put 4 seconds on the clock. Then we'll come back. We'll talk about what we need to do. We have 511 people watching live right here across all the places. I appreciate it. 5 people on Twitch, bro. So we're going to go to halftime. And then when we return, we will talk about what the Packers need to do to get this win. You know what I mean? We'll be right back after this.
Well, hello again. Here I am, day 38 of my daily blog, and I do have an update for you. I was able to find that Quickie store. Come to find out, it is called a Quick Trip. Yes, so if you go to ask for a Quickie store or something like that, no one will know what you're talking about. So just be sure to ask for Quick Trip, and you'll know. So Here it is. It is Sunday. It is the Packer game day. The Packers are taking on the Cleveland Browns. And I was told that if I want to meet Matt Ramage, that this would be the day to do it here at mighty Lambeau Field on a Packer game day. But here I am at the mighty Lambeau Field, and there's no one here, no one to be seen, which is surprising that it is a game day. And what?
Hey, the Packers are playing in Cleveland this week.
But louder, please, louder.
I said, yeah, the Packers are in Cleveland this week.
Oh, I'm mistaken. I made a mistake here. Apparently, the Packers are in Cleveland this weekend, not here in mighty Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Oh, I feel so dumb. Well, I guess I can't meet Matt Ramage today, but I will be looking for him. Is he in Cleveland? Does anyone know his home address? Maybe I could stop by his house. I'm slowly running out of funds for my trip. You know, it's expensive being on the road here, and my boss is wondering how sick I am because I've been calling into work so much, and well, I might lose my job. Oh well, if you see him, tell him I'm looking for him. Okay, bye for now.
Hey, man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there. Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, you know, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
All right, we are back. Halftime festivities. Some people, talking about that halftime video. Shout out to the producer, Vince, putting that video together. I have no control over it. He is the brains in this operation. But yeah, here we go. 3-0. We got to keep her moving. You know what I mean? And absolutely, they have to step it up a little bit over here. Anyone else? Can Cam Ward throw it right to Kenny Moore for the walk in pick 6? I don't know what Tennessee saw in him. I don't know. I'm not watching that game, so I don't know what's going on over there. But slow but steady. Let's get a little quicker talking, first of all. Getting the ball out. Reading is tough today, you know what I mean? Hey, Ramage, maybe you should keep the animated guy and dump Jimmy. No, I'll probably have Jimmy on again soon. We haven't. We talked a little bit. We talked about doing maybe a post-game show, but he's off doing stuff in the world. He's at places. He's not home. But So I shouldn't have said that part. But shout out to Jimmy, you know what I mean? But yeah, so let me know, what do you think the Packers need to do to get this W? Up 3-0. I believe they get the ball at the second half, but we can go through the scores real quick over here. We have let me get it on this screen so I can see them bigger. But let's see it once it loads here. 10-0 Carolina over Atlanta. 3-0 obviously Packers over here in Cleveland. The Jacksonville Jaguars 7-3 over Houston, and Minnesota 17-3 playing the Bengals with no Joe Burrow, and Pittsburgh 14-7 over New England. Los Angeles Rams 19-7 over Philly, dude. That's a surprising one right there. The Rams are showing, dude, we are here. We are here. And Tampa Bay is up 13-6 over the New York Jets. Colts 17-6 over Tennessee. 17-10 Washington playing Las Vegas. And Washington, you know, this is a big game for them because they want to show, you know, we are here too, you know, even though we got slapped by the Packers last week. But here we go. Iowa Joe. We'll be doing a post-game show an hour after the game, and you can hop on with us if you want. You know what I mean? I got some stuff going on this afternoon I'm probably going to do. But, you know what I mean? I appreciate that. But also this Tuesday, I will not be live streaming Tuesday night because I will be jumping on with JJ Leahy over there on the Twitter machine. I'll be hanging out with him on I think it's called Derailed. So that's what I'll be doing on Tuesday. And I'm going to be going to meet the producer. We're going to be going down. He's coming through. He's on a trip, and we're going to be doing we're going to be meeting up, hanging out a little bit, and then Tuesday night I'll be on Derailed. So we will see. Dink and dunk, burn them on the short passes or open it up more. Absolutely, I agree with that. Run the ball. Don't look to go deep all the time. I mean, take your shots when they're there, but like just try to get the ball out. Dink and dunk them down the field. I think that's what you have to do against teams that have good pass rush. Love your streams, man, and the Pack has to pick it up on offense big time in the second half, but I have faith in them. Go Pack, go. Absolutely. They have to figure it out. You're playing a team that's not going to let you. You're basically playing your defense. They're not going to let you sit back there and camp out and throw the ball downfield. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to run the ball, do screens, quick passes. Let's get it, you know. And the offensive line has to step it up. Offensive line has to get it in gear and give them time. Give them time and all that. You know what I mean? So there you go. I'm trying to scroll, make sure I didn't miss any comments. I don't think I did. But here we go. We have 517 folks watching live across all the places. 4 people on Twitch. I think this might be the most people I've ever had watching on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. We got 22 people watching on YouTube. We got people watching on Facebook. We got people watching on X. No one's watching on Kick. I don't know what Kick is exactly, but I think it's kind of like Twitch. But no one's watching over there. But I appreciate anyone watching wherever you're watching. So we need the Packers to come out here and get after it. I appreciate you, Elvis. You know what I mean? My mom would love to see Elvis's commenting on my on my stream right here. Shout out to Twitch over there. Get some slants to Dobbs, yeah, and get I think Josh Jacobs has to be involved, and Tucker Kraft too. But I'm kind of biased there because he's on my fantasy team. But yeah, we need to get some quick stuff happening. Enough going down the field. Myles Garrett's a problem. Try to counter that. You know how to do it, you know. But they're up 3-0 right now. That's a beautiful thing about having a great defense. Is like when your offense isn't clicking, your offense isn't getting after it, your kind of defense kind of bails you out a lot, and that's what they've been doing this half. You know what I mean? 500 people, Mr. Popular. You know what I mean? Dude, I never would think I would have 500 people watching me yammer away talking about the Packers, but here we are. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. I appreciate everyone who tunes in and hangs out with me, not just tonight, but throughout the week. We have live streams. Like I'm live every 6 days a week, you know. But this Tuesday I will not be, but generally I will be because I agreed to that before I kind of made the schedule, and they're good people, you know what I mean. What's up, Matt and everyone? Them Browns defense is no joke. Hopefully Matt LaFleur has some good adjustments for the second half. I feel like they don't really. I remember because people always talk about second half adjustments. I remember Mike McCarthy saying if you wait till the second half to make adjustments, then you're screwed. So, but I do think that they'll have some. I feel like in the second half or at halftime they can make some finer adjustments. But they're already thinking about it. What can we do? Like what to counter this defense? They have to figure it out though. for sure. Got to take a chance to go deep after a good return. I mean, I have no problem with them going deep, but like not all the time because that pass rush is there, and you really can't. They don't really have time to go deep. Whenever he steps back, like that pressure is like quick. So there's a few plays that they got time, but you know what I mean? Jordan needs to move out of the pocket. Yeah, moving out of the pocket helps, like, especially if you're getting pressure on one side mostly, which I'm assuming that's the Myles Garrett side. Kind of want to get away from him. But they got other guys too. More pre-snap movement in the second half. Yeah, let's move everyone around. Let's get crazy with it. You know what I mean? Let's say all you got to do is dink and dunk. I don't think it's going to take a lot of points to win this game because the Packers defense, how they are, but they got to get some drives going. They got to get some long drives going to give their defense a break because you can't keep putting your defense in bad situations and expect them to keep bailing you out. You know what I mean? It's good that you have a good defense and they can bail you out of some situations, but you gotta help them out a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta help them out. But here we go. It's 3-0 halftime. I like that. What do you guys think about that score graphic? You know, that I think it's pretty good. I think it's probably better than the game. We have probably the best graphics. Better than the game, you know what I mean? But here we go. What is up, Deb? Hey, Matt, just got home. What the hell's going on out here? You know what I mean? But I have no idea. It's 3-0. Browns defense is coming with it. And the Packers really didn't have an answer for it. So, I mean, they got 3 points. Defense bailed them out big time. But we got to come out here in the second half and get a drive going and sustain it. Take time off the clock. Make them work for it a little bit. You know what I mean? But here we go. Looks like they're coming back. They're showing some highlights or lowlights, depending on what team you know. But Rashawn Gary with that sack was beautiful. We need more of that. Defense get after. Maybe get some turnovers. Get like the momentum swinging in the Packers' way. Or maybe a turnover and put the Packers offense in a great situation. They can just go down here and score. But, yeah, it's 3-0. Not what people predicted.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Your producer's breaking in. Before the game continues, you promised everyone you would announce the winner.
Oh yeah. We have the winner to our my 100,000 follower giveaway. I forgot about that. Show it to the producer. All right, so bring that up. This is it, Paul. I think it's Gilly. Shout out to Paul. You know what I mean? He is the winner of the $130 gift. Yeah, go Pack, go. So I will do that. Go Pack, go. You know what I mean? Shout out to Paul. Hope he's probably not watching right now, but if you know him, tag him, let him know he is the winner, and I will message him later on today. But here we go. We're going to have the kickoff. And we're going to have about the 5-yard line, 10, 15. The Packers got it, and he's trying to run across field. He's got the 20, cuts it up to the 25, and he's made a lot of moves. But about the 26-yard line is where they're going to start. But shout out to everyone. 100,000 followers on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. We did the giveaway. Paul is the winner. Congratulations to Paul. What's up, James? It feels better than being behind and we get the ball. Need to score. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't feel too upset about it. It's 3-0. The Packers get to start the ball in the second half. They got to go down here and get some stuff done. But it's good to have a defense that keeps you in these games when your offense isn't getting after it. So 1st down and 10, Jordan Love. He's got Josh Jacobs behind him. Malik Heath's going to be in motion. And it's going to be a handoff. Josh Jacobs, but I think you're going to see a lot of the second half. He's going to get to about the 30-yard line, and they stand him up. They blow it dead. Here we go. Hold your heads up. There you go. You know what I mean? 2nd down and 6. Jordan Love, 10 of 13, 65 yards in the first half. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Josh Jacobs is to his left. Ball at the 30-yard line. Now they got a man in motion in the backfield. And he's going to hand this thing off. Oh, no. Jordan Love keeps it. And he slides for a 1st down, dude. They keep tricking me, too. Was it a 1st down, though? So Jordan Love, play action to Josh Jacobs. Looks like they sell that so good. And then Jordan Love just scrambles to his left a little bit, slides down near the 1st down marker. We're going to see if it is a 1st down. There we go. 3rd down and 1. That was not a first down. You know what I mean? It still says first down on the screen. Maybe they're getting it right here. Here we go. Oh, we got a direct snap. What was going on there? It looked like a direct snap. Tucker Craftley has the ball. There's a flag on the play. Dude, is that? What are we doing, dude? So this is going to be a false start. 77. Dude, Jordan Morgan with his 3rd penalty. Like, what is going on? I couldn't believe it. Like, there's no way it could be Jordan Morgan again. But it was. 3rd down and 6 now. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. That's Josh Jacobs. Romeo Dobbs is in motion. From the 30-yard line, Jordan Love back to throw. He's got a little bit of time. He's running out. See, that time runs out quick, and that's a sack. How many sacks is that for the freaking Browns today? The 4th Cleveland sack of the game. I think this might be because I said on Twitter that the Flacco would get sacked 7 times. So here we go. That's a big-time sack, dude. This is this offensive line is not holding it down at all. 1 sack for the Packers. Browns got 4. Here comes the punt. The punt is up. All right, they're going to have a decent situation here. He's going to return this thing from about the 29-yard line. Fair caught it. So they're going to start this thing at the 29-yard line. Yeah, this offensive line is not making it feel too good about stuff. Come on, D. Playing the number one, I mean, the Browns are a good defense, but no, I expect the Packers to be better than this. I expect them to get after it. They're up 3-0. They're about to go on defense. You need the defense to come out here and handle their thing. But absolutely, you expect this Packers offense to be better than this. So, I mean, they are a good defense, but that's the point of having a great defense, right? Is that they help you out, but how many times can you go back to them? You know what I mean? Packers gave up 2 sacks in the first 2 weeks. Yeah, this game is different. The offensive line is not what you want it to be. False starts are killing us. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Jordan Morgan, I'm not understanding like what's going on with him. He false starting all over the place. Anyways, we're gonna go into this. Let's drink. You know what I mean? Not often I drink at 1:30 in the afternoon, only for Packer games and random Saturdays. Yeah, he's not doing good. He's not doing good today. I can't imagine he's having a good time on that sideline. I'm sure he's being talked to like, dude, what are we doing? Zach Tom extension looking better by the minute if only he was healthy. Yeah, got to get him healthy. Injuries happen, but yeah, he came in today. He was active. Everyone's feeling good about it, and then not the case. I drink morning, noon, and night. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Big shout out to Quick Trip over here. Look at a Quick Trip man right there. We gotta give him a name. Mac and Cheese Man, Quick Trip man. I'm not sure, but go Pack go. You know what I mean? 536 folks watching live across all the places right here. 23 on YouTube, which is pretty high, I think, for normal on YouTube. But here we go. We are back 1st and 10. They're showing the sideline. You know, Jordan Love, everyone over there talking. Like they need to figure this out. I mean, I think it's the offensive line really needs to figure this out. But here we go. They're going to be 1st and 10. Flacco's going to be under center. He's rolling to his right. He's looking to throw. Rashawn Gary kind of fell down, got back up, got pressure, and that's going to be incomplete. Dude, Rashawn Gary's a beast. He kind of fell down. Flacco had more time than he would have, and then he just stood up, found him, attacked, and then he got rid of it. So we're talking about this. Zach Time, oblique, he's questionable. Aaron Banks, he's got a groin injury. DeWand Jones, he's out. Here we go. We go check out the old podcast. Here we go. The play's coming, though. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. And the Browns are going to run this thing on a shotgun for about 2 yards. So we go 3rd down. Name it haha mac and chips. I like that. The stare down he gave him. Here we go. 3rd down and 8. Come on, defense. Come on, right here. 11:55 to go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. At about just short of the 31-yard line. He's back to throw. Is he going to have pressure? Not enough. He's got time, but now it runs out. He goes down for the sack. Let's go! I want more sacks because I love that graphic so much. So he had time, similar to the Packers situation. Like, you have time, it looks clean, boom, it's not clean no more. Now everyone, Van Ness, Rashawn Gary, everyone's in there. Was that Wooden? Like, everyone's in there, you know what I mean? Let's go. And here comes the punt. Try to get some more of these comments over here. And no one's going to touch this thing. It's going to roll out of bounds about the 28-yard line. Scary Gary, baby. Go, Pat, go! Go, Pat, go! Thank goodness for our defense right now. Absolutely, dude. All right, I'm going to go get a beer run, get to the commercial break. We will be right back. I appreciate it. The graphic is next level. You know what I mean? My producer is the best. We'll be right back.
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time. Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolay Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolay! It's Nicolay! Nicolay Law!
All righty, here we go. We are back from commercial over here. This guy looks tired than the Josh Jacobs jersey over here in the fan. Here we go. And they're going to be running right side. That's going to be DeWilliams. That was not a good play. That's going to be a loss of 2 or 3. Matt LaFleur seems to like that play. I'm not sure I do. Vikings are spanking the Bengals as well. Yeah, Joe Burrow hurt. They're still trying to figure that thing out. Vikings got themselves an easy one there. Even just the long drives and keeping our defense out the field is helpful. Hopefully those drives end up with a score. Yeah, absolutely, because let them rest. But Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun over here. He's got Wicks over here running around. He's going to toss it to Wicks left side, and he's going to have some room over here. He cuts it in, and that's going to be close to a first down. That was on 2nd and 13, but there's going to be a flag on the play. That was a good run by Wicks, too. That was a good play. I wouldn't say a run. It was a pass, but run after the catch. Yeah. Ineligible player downfield. Rasheed Walker. You know, he said this week the Packers are going to go undefeated. He's like, we might never lose another game. Well, doing that type of stuff ain't going to help that. So here we go. 3rd down and 13. Jordan Love from shotgun, empty backfield, tosses it to Josh Jacobs on a screen pass left side, and he's going to make some people miss, and he's got the first down, and he's still moving on the other side of the 50, and Josh Jacobs makes a miracle happen. Oh, my goodness. When I first started breaking down, I'm like, this is what you do on 3rd and 13, and that's what they do on 3rd and 13. Jordan Love is 10 of 13 now. Empty backfield, tosses it left side to Josh Jacobs, and he just had some blockers. He's got the juke moves. He hit that little shift button a little bit, and he got to make some dudes miss. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Emmanuel Wilson, and he's going to hand this thing off to Emmanuel Wilson up the middle out of shotgun. And I think that's going to be about 5 yards. You know what I mean? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dude, I'm telling you, Jeff. Josh Jacobs is good at football. So let's go. 2nd down and 6 now. 8:53 to go in this 3rd quarter. Let me reload on the beer situation over here. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's going to have Wilson do his right. Ball to 49-yard line. 49 yards to the end zone. Wicks is in motion. He's back to throw. Throws it right side, and that's going to be to Wicks. Just short of a first down, though. That was 2nd and 6. It's going to be about 3rd and 1. This one can't, you know what I mean? Josh Jacobs is a blessing. I'd like to see Tucker get more involved. Absolutely. I would like to because he's on my fantasy team. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's exactly it. They're getting some rhythm now. That's what you want. Moving the chains, getting some stuff happening. It's 3rd down and 1. Got to get this first down right here. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Josh Jacobs is in the backfield. You got to assume, everyone assumes there's going to be a run play. Malik Heath was in motion, but they're going to call this dead. And that's going to be a timeout. Check out the old podcast, the Matt Ramage Show. You know what I mean? Everywhere that you listen to podcasts, check it out. You can go to the links in my bio on Instagram and on all my social medias. And you can find where you can listen. It's available on Spotify, Apple, Google, all the places that people listen to podcasts. So I'll be sure to check that out. You know, we got some good episodes every now and again. Taking so long to get plays in today. Yeah, I mean, and then other times like they're like in hurry up mode when you wouldn't really expect them to be. Maybe I'm just slow, but like I feel like there's plays when I start looking at comments also, I'm like, oh, the ball's going downfield. So we're at 3rd down and 1. Jordan Love, 12 of 15, 101 yards. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Josh Jacobs is in the backfield. Now he's got Malik Heath in motion he's from bottom. Now he's on the top. And he's going to pitch this thing. Josh Jacobs left side. He's got to make some people miss. And he does. And it's the first down for the Green Bay Packers. Oh, my goodness. Dude, that was all Josh Jacobs. That was all Josh Jacobs right there. So he pitches this thing left side. He's got a man on him immediately. And then another guy jumps in. He just kind of jukes this thing. That's my juke move. You know what I mean? He just made dude miss, leaped over the arm tackles, and got the first down. Dude, Josh Jacobs, you are an absolute animal. You know what I mean? Shout out to Josh Jacobs. Let's go. Here we go, Jordan Loves. 1st and 10. He's going to hand it. Emmanuel Wilson's in now, and that's going to be about 2 or 3 yards on the run up the middle. Let's go. We got 554 folks watching live. Someone just tuned in. Whoever just tuned in, shout out. Still got 4 people watching on Twitch. You know, they didn't give up on us yet. Yeah, we got a little bit more Wilson than we're typically see, it seems like, during the game. But it's 2nd down and 7. Let's go, dude. Browns coach is getting hyped up over here. He looks like he's in like a character in like Miami Vice, with those sunglasses on. Miami Vice, dude. Remember that show? 2nd and 7. Play clock's at 15. Actually, the play clock's not even moving. All right, now the play clock's moving. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Looks like Wilson's going to be to his right. Love's back to throw. Got pressure. Got rid of it, though. Tucker Kraft, baby! And that's going to be a decent gain. Now it's going to be 3rd down. It looks like about 3. So Tucker Kraft is getting involved. I'm waiting for the lifetime we see Lloyd in the backfield. You know what I mean? Hopefully that happens someday. I think some people might be ahead of you. We get 3rd down and 4. Jordan Love's going to be handing this thing off to Wilson up the middle, and that's going to be a first down for your Green Bay Packers. You got to love that, baby. Let's get walking here. What's up, Fred? Hey, man. Fred G in the house, baby. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, James. We have a run up the middle. Do you see it seems like they're going faster than typical, but that was a first down run up the middle. I apologize for missing that one. 2nd down and 8. They're trying to work hard on his helmet over here, get his helmet ready. The equipment people don't mess around. It's game time, baby. That's just a professional. You're just watching a professional at work right there. 2nd down and 6. All right, let's get loud. Folks, Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. 2nd down and 8 at the 20-yard line. 20 yards to go to the end zone. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle again. Not a lot there. They ran into a wall, and that's going to be about maybe a half a yard, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. What's up, Jesse? We finally found something in the run game. I'm not sure what LaFleur figured out, but keep her moving. You know what I mean? Keep her moving. What is up, Dennis? We got to get Jacobs in the end zone. Absolutely we do. Actually, I don't care who gets in the end zone. Someone needs to get in the end zone right here. To keep his streak going. I got you. Yeah, we got to protect the streak. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. I can't really see. I think that's Josh Jacobs. He's back to throw. Right. Middle of the field. Wicks. It's going to be Wicks. He's still on his feet to the 3-yard line. And we got ourselves the first down for the Green Bay Packers. Big time play. Let's go. 4:30 to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Packers offense has something rolling. That was a beautiful play, Wicks, and he's staying on his feet, kept him moving. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center, but now we got some stoppage. Is it going to be an injury on the defense? Is this a fake injury? He might be faking an injury here. They got a defensive player on the Browns went down after they were all set up. It just seems kind of weird, but hopefully he's all right. Red zone, dude, we are way up in there. 14-17, 121 yards for Jordan Love. And I got a full beer, so we don't got to go nowhere for this commercial. But we are a commercial. But let me know, what are your thoughts on the game? Hammer the chat, you know what I mean? Get involved, and be sure to tap that like button if you haven't already, no matter where you're watching. Share it if you want. I'd appreciate it. But we have 560 folks watching live, and we got this pigeon over here creeping. I like pigeons, and my producer thinks it's funny to throw pigeons up on the screen, you know what I mean? Chugga, 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 here we go. I'll drink to that, you know what I mean? Let's go, grab it. Go, Pat, go! Go, Pat, go! Here we go, dude. I hope that JJ gets the teddy. And we need Josh Jacobs. Get a touchdown. Probably a fake out just to let him defense a break. Here we go, Joey. Now we're clicking go, Pat, go. You know what I mean? I've been over here. Go, Pat, go. Look at that. We got Jordan Love over there. Packers take control after this Jacobs touchdown. Yeah, we have to get after it. Have to get after it. Nickel. Cheers, dude. Go pigeons, go, dude. I don't like pigeons. I don't like them like that. Here we go. Go back. Go. Sloppy on offense, looking better this drive. Love getting the ball out quickly. Yeah, I think they kind of figured out a few things. This Browns pass rush it's nasty. You know what I mean? Go Pack, go Stacy. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna see if I can check in on some other scores over here. See if any of them pop out. I'm gonna check on that Eagles game. So the Eagles. 28, what's that? 26-14. The Rams are up on the Eagles. So if the Packers win this game and the Eagles lose, which is kind of seeming that way. I'm talking about the Eagles game, not the Packers game. They have a lot of ways to go yet. But that's going to be something because that's kind of the talk in the NFC. So here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun ball about the 3-yard line. He's got Josh Jacobson up neck to his right. He's going to try to run this thing, and that's not going to be nothing there. So that's going to be 2nd and goal from about the same spot, I would say. 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. What is up, Joe? How you doing? Happy Sunday, Matthew. I appreciate you, Joe. And now we're going to have a run. Josh Jacobs right side, and that's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They are really hurrying this game up. Now it's 3rd down and goal. 3:40 to go. Yeah, they're really trying to hurry up and But this Browns defense, dude, they're not allowing a lot. They're not going to give you some easy stuff. So now we're going to have, come on, offense, get a touchdown here. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing out. Play action. He's rolling right, and he's looking. He's running out of time, and he's going to toss this thing. Touchdown! 3-point Packers, baby! Touchdown! Out Interception! Jordan Love takes some time. Out his guy. They got that touchdown, baby! Let's go! That's what you want to see right there. See, Jordan Love is rolling right. Looks like he wanted to run it in, but then he couldn't. And then Fitzpatrick just made himself open. And Jordan Love got it to him. It's 9-0 with the extra point coming up here. 3:23 to go in the third quarter. And here comes the extra point, and that's going to be good. And the Packers take a 10-0 lead. There we go, the 10-0 ball game. Oh my goodness, pick is good. We're getting fired up over here. You know what I mean? Touchdown. So everyone thought, Matthew Golden would get his first touchdown today. Fitzpatrick gets in the end zone, and we will definitely take it. First NFL touchdown for Fitzpatrick. Is that correct? Here we go. Show some love for that. You know what I mean? Here we go, and let's drink. I don't know if that's a drink. Yeah, that's a cheers emoji. I'll accept it. You know what I mean? Let's have one.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. They really, 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 really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck.
That's good, dude. That's a banger right there, dude. Play that song. I gotta get jiggy with it. You know what I mean? Good comment right here. Great patience in the pocket there by Love. Yeah, he rolled right. Like it looked like he wanted to run, or like that was like his first option. Seeing that wasn't going to happen, kind of held up, made the pass rushers kind of make a decision. Fitzpatrick got open, kind of tossed that into him. It was a beautiful play. That's what you want. He didn't force nothing. Waited. Here we go. You know what I mean? Bad news, Bears. You know what I mean? Shout out to Deb. You know what I mean? But that was a beautiful thing. Now 10-0. Now the defense has done a thing. I said it. I said it in my stream. I think Friday night stream. I posted a clip where I said the Packers might not lose a game, or the Packers might not let them score any points. So this could be a shutout. You know, right now it's 10-0. Defense has been handling their business. Can they shut them out? Let's. I would like to see it. I'd like to see it happen, but we will see. We will see. I'm just glad that they're up 10-0 because this Browns defense is no joke. Bears equals suck. Suck equals Bears poop equals Bears. Bears equals poop. You know what I mean? Ivan's, he's been drinking since pretty early. You know what I mean? Andrew, I'm only down 72.16 to 93. Thanks to Love, who gave me a total, of 10 points And yeah, the Bears still suck. So let me check out my fantasy league over here. I haven't looked at it actually. So right now, I'm up 44 to 37. All right, 51%. All right, we're going to have a return over here. No one cares about my fantasy team. We're going to have a return from the 5, 10. He's going to get 15, 20. And he's going to get to about the 27-yard line is where the Browns will start. There's 3:18 to go in the third quarter. I have yet to have Lamar Jackson play. Irving's got 9 points for me. Genty's got 4. You know what I mean? He's not starting off all that great for me. We got a commercial, kind of a mini commercial here. So, yeah, Romeo Dobbs, dude, I'm not doing good. I don't know if I'm going to win. My only, hopefully the team I'm playing, they're kind of doing the same situation. We'll find out. I'm probably going to lose this week. But here we go. I'm undefeated so far. We're going to have Flacco from shotgun. He's got a man to his right. It's first down and 10 from the 26-yard line. He's back to throw. He's looking right side. And he's going to get his man, but he gets blasted. He gets blasted. Oh, do that graphic again. Do that graphic again. I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to cover up art. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all hammering the chat, though. 572 folks watching live right now. 5 people on Twitch. 5 people on Twitch are watching live right now. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's looking play action, looking to throw left. He's got his man, and that's going to be a first down. He gets tackled at the 40-yard line. Joe Flacco is 12 of 18, 13 and 19, 101 yards, 1 interception. As I was saying it, they switched it. I thought they already updated. I thought they'd be quicker than that. You know what I mean? So I'll fill with the update over here. End of the third, Vikings 34-3. So Vikings are beating the crap out of the Joe Burrow-less Bengals over there. Flacco's going to be under center, first down and 10. And he's going to be play action. He's looking to throw. He's got too much time. He's rolling right. He kind of throws it to the dirt there. He didn't see anyone open. That's going to be 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And that's second down and 10. Give me another pick, D. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Hello, Matt. Kissed you in the past year. Wait, what? I don't think you did, dude. I think you might have me confused with someone else. Here we go. Second down and 10. Joe Flacco is going to be under center. 40-yard line. He's going to try to hand this thing off up the middle, trying to get something going here. And that's going to be about a 6-7-yard gain. Third and 4. All right, we're off the rails over here. Here we go. That's all defense and a kick return for the Vikings. You know what I mean? Third down and 4 over here. 1:33 to go in the third quarter. Joe Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Now he's to his left. Ball to 46-yard line. He's back to throw. He's going to – no, he does not have pressure. That's overthrown. Incomplete. And that's going to be fourth down. So there was like a hit at the end, I think, that they were worried about. He could have blasted him, but he took it easy on him. But I'm glad he did because I didn't want no penalties. And no, you don't need to be unnecessarily jacking someone up. As soon as he realized he wasn't going to catch it, though, he let up off the fingertips. Go, Pack, go, baby. Let's go. Here comes a punt. Throw some Go, Pack, go up on there. Go, Pack, go! And return at the end zone, you know what I mean? Touchback, but is there a flag on the play? I didn't see it, but I trust Vince. There's a late flag on this play, they're saying right now. Vince is ahead of the game. 1:12 to go in the third quarter. Let's see what this flag is going to be about.
You want the best, you got the best.
Oh, let's see what this flag is. Eagles have come to life. It's 26-14, and they're moving again. Kind of want the Rams to win, I think. Yeah, I would rather have the Rams win.
Grandmaster Ramage, it's against the Browns.
It's against the Browns. So that's good. That's what we want. All penalties to be against the Browns. Unnecessary roughness after play was over. What do you say, 15 yards? Usually unnecessary roughness is that. Illegal touching. All right, we're gonna head over to commercial. Third quarter, 1:12 to go, and they're at commercial break, and we will be right back. You know what I mean?
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, you know, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks.
Whoa, wait. Be careful. I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time. Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolay Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolay. It's Nicolay. Nicolay Law. Billboard, baby.
All right, we are at 588 folks watching live across the place. Can we get to 600? You know what I mean? Be sure to share. You know, especially on Facebook. Grandma's over here. She's watching. You know what I mean? She wants to tune in. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in chicken. He's got a man to his right. He's going to toss this thing. He's got himself a screen to Tucker Craft. He's going to try to cut it in. He's going to get about 8 yards on that. It's going to be about 2nd down and 2, but I do want to get to a comment over here. That I saw, I think I might have lost it. Philly boy said Ivan loves legal touching. All right, here we go. Brooks might get it, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. So let's keep her moving over here. 2nd down and 3. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Brooks is to his left. And where are they at over here? They're close to the halfway. All right, Matthew Golden on a little end around type of situation. And he's going to get, tackled. Where was he, though? That was kind of a fast play. 3rd down and 1 it's going to be. 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. I love these pigeons. Dude, these pigeons are driving me crazy around the house, you know what I mean? Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. They're at about the 44-yard line. 56 yards to go to the end zone. 3rd down and 1. Jordan Love is going to be back to throw. He's got a little bit of time. Now he's going to roll right. He's going to run out of time. He's got a lot of pressure. Dude, get rid of it. He did not get rid of it, and that's a sack. He got laid out. How do you not get rid of that? How do you not throw it out of bounds? Like, that man was a lot faster than Jordan Love anticipated. Yeah, you got to throw that away, dude. Yeah. Oh, man is right. That was bad. That was bad. That's not what you want. That was not ideal. I'm going to grab a beer. You know what I mean? I'll be back in 2 seconds. Let me just grab a beer real quick. Let's go on a little beer run. There you go. Listen to my podcast, people. You know what I mean? We got good podcasts going on. And we got the merch for you, baby. TheMattRamage.com. Check out the merch. It's not just the Thank You, Jerry merch. We got the Victory Monday merch, which hopefully you're going to need tomorrow morning. And we got all types of good merch. We got the Buzzed Up. We got hangover hoodies. We got all types of stuff. We got beer. We got can koozies. We got stickers. We got everything that you need. You know what I mean? So check out TheMattRamage.com. And now let's get to some more comments over here. I know sometimes people learn lessons in life and the hard way. Man, Love should have thrown that away. Yeah, he should know better than that. I don't know what was going on right there. I'm sure we'll see. He'll talk about that in the press conference. He'll definitely be asked about that. But yeah, that's not what you want. I still rock with Jordan Love, you know what I mean? But right there, got to get rid of that ball. Should have let the quarter expire. 26-21, Eagles just scored, so the Eagles are coming back over in that Rams game. So that's an interesting one. Keep giving me updates on that. I appreciate it. We want Ramage ugly Christmas sweaters, dude. Maybe we can do that. I'll talk to my merch guy. I don't know why anyone would want that, but if people want it, I'll do it. And had a blindfold on, apparently. You know what I mean? 3 plays, -2 yards. That's not what you want. That's not what you want at all. I need that shirt. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, we got him in the shop, TheMattRamage.com, and we have different varieties. We have one with him wearing the cheese head. We have one with no picture of him. Just thanks, Jerry. I think that was in anticipation in case he tried to sue us. You know what I mean? Go ahead and buy him. You know, it supplies my beer money. You know what I mean? But here we go. We got 10-0 ball game. The Packers about to punt to the Brownies, and let's see if our defense can keep holding up. We have 1 quarter of play to go, and we're going to have a return here from about the 9-yard line. He's at the 15. He's at the 20, and he's going to go down about the 21-yard line. McDuffie with the tackle. Whenever I think McDuffie, I think of Frank Zombo. Whenever, you ever like look at players' numbers and you just kind of remember like foreign players. Some are superstars, some maybe not. But Frank Zombo is who I think about when I see 58. You know what I mean? I always try to like, who is that? That's McDuffie, dude. You know what I mean? But that was bad. They're showing that replay. He's got to get rid of that ball. He's got to throw that out. All right, so maybe we'll work on that. I'll talk to the merch guy and see if we can get an ugly sweater. I mean, it won't be hard. Just throw these eyeballs. Here we go. Ball on own 20. I got to take this ring off. My hand is all, you know what I mean? You start, watching the Packers get a little sweaty sometimes. You know what I mean? Joe Flacco's 13-21, 101 yards and 1 interception. All right, so he's going to be under center here. He's got a man in the backfield. They're going to be starting this thing off the 25-yard line. They got a man in motion. Come on, defense. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle. He's going to have about 2-3 yards he falls forward for. Let's get it done, defense. Let's get it done, baby. Who remembers Frank Zombo? Dennis knows. Dennis knows. Here we go. Now they're going to be in shotgun. Back to throw. Going to be a quick pass, and that's going to be completed, and he's going to make some dudes. That's going to be short of a first down, but he was making some dudes regret it. It looks like Quay Walker might have got a big part of that. Like, that was a physical play right there. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1. Hopefully, there's no injuries. I think Quay Walker's all right. They're not really showing. No one's hurt, though, so we're good to go. But I felt like he really put his shoulder down and got after it. Need that ball back. Defense is right, dude. We need it back. Come on, defense. Let's go out here. You get after 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. Joe Flacco's going to be under center. They're going to just try to cram this thing down the middle. I guarantee it. He's got a man in the backfield, and he's going to hand it to him. No play action. He's got pressure immediately. Quay Walker's with the pressure, and the ball is thrown up, and that's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be a 4th down. Big defensive play. Quay Walker, put some respect on the man's name. You know what I mean? Also, I apologize if my wife was sleeping upstairs. She's not feeling good. I feel her here walking around after I start yelling. You know what I mean? Might be a conversation later. But Quay Walker with a great defensive play. You know what I mean? And that ball was thrown to nobody. So it's 4th down and 1. Are they going to go for it, though? You know what I mean? Are they going to go for it? Get excited, dude. Get amped up. You know what I mean? Here we go. They are going to go for it. They're going to run up the middle, and that's going to be, it looks like it's going to be a 1st down. He just kind of leaped over that pile. If they give it to him, I'm not sure. It's going to be very close. It looks like they're probably going to give it to him. Bastards. You know what I mean? So there you go. They're going to get that thing. Ooh. All right. We're still excited, though. You know what I mean? That was a really easy fourth down conversion. I'm a little gassy, you know what I mean? Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun, 35-yard line. Still a long ways to go. That ball was tipped in the air. That potentially could have been intercepted, but it was not. Wasn't even particularly close, but we need to get some of those. We need to get some of those that pop up in the air, right? I can't believe the Browns just went for it on their own 30. This game is over if they don't get it. Yeah, dude, I didn't really thought about that because I was thinking about that after. Like, I thought they were further down the field, but I was like, yeah, they're only at the 35-yard line or whatever it is. Yeah, 35-yard line. If they wouldn't have got that, that would have been a wrap, and they're in this game. Here you go. Flacco's back to throw. He's got a little bit of time. He's going to throw it, and that's going to be incomplete. Nice coverage, baby. Good defense right here. Flacco 14-24, 108 yards and an interception. Browns fans are going through. Why are you surprised, bro? You're 0-2. You're playing the 2-0 Green Bay Packers. Get ready for this L. You know what I mean? 3rd down and 10. I don't mean that, Browns fans. I like Brown fans. They're good people. You know what I mean? They're good, loyal fans. I'm not trying to trash Brown fans. I got no reason to have beef with Brown fans. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Packers are here, right here. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Now he moved to his left, and he's going to be back to throw. He's looking right side. He's trying to throw for the whole thing, and he's got his man, and that's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete. And there's a flag on a play. I assume that's incomplete. I don't know what they called it, but there's a flag on a play no matter what. Pass interference on the offense. Tillman with the pass interference. Let's see this replay. Does he push off? Yeah, he puts his hand right into his face as the ball is almost there. Dude, that was the most pass interference of all pass interference times. That was such an obvious pass interference right there. 3 pass interference on the same player. Is Parsons in the game? Let me look right now. Yeah, Parsons is in the game right here on this drive, on this play. Here we go. Flacco's going to be on shotgun, empty backfield, back to throw. Feel like we're going to have a flag here, but he's going to be tossing this thing right side, and that's going to be completed, and that's going to be a first down, but there's a flag on the play back there, so you got to think maybe it's holding. Or is it offsides on Parsons? See, you were asked on Parsons in the game. He is in the game. He was just offsides. I wonder where my cat is, because my cat is in the basement. I got the basement locked up, so I think it would drive me nuts earlier. Here we go. Whenever I see my cat's missing, I think, what's he doing? You know what I mean? I know that answers the question right there. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 12:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Ball at the 30-yard line. They still have they have 70 yards to go yet. And that's going to be a toss to the running back. And he's going to get to about the 40. And that was 30. It's going to be 4th down and about 5. You know what I mean? 4th down and about 5, baby. Swinging on him. Cleveland is going to have to punt the foosball. You know what I mean? And they're not happy. Dog Pound is getting after it. $11:42 to go, and here comes the punt. It is off. That's going to be bouncing around. Do not touch it. Let it go. That's going to go down to about the 2-yard line, though. Maybe he should have touched it. Browns are hating this. All right, why is everyone wide open today? The secondary looks tired, you know what I mean? They don't have the same type of pep in their step as they have in the past, but we're going to commercial. We're at 611 folks watching live. Stay tuned, people. 11 people watching on Twitch. 11 people watching on Twitch, dude. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I appreciate y'all. We're going to be right back after these messages, though. are back 10-0. We got ourselves a ball game. I want 617 folks watching right now across all the places, and I appreciate you. 11 people on Twitch. This is the most people we've ever had watch on Twitch. So shout out to everyone on Twitch. Hammer the comments, you know. If you're on Twitch right now, let me know what you're thinking about. You know what I mean? I appreciate you tuning in with me. The Packers lead 10-0 in this ball game. We're going to get to the chat over here. Katie says, Tim Lawrence, go Pack, go. You know what I mean? I feel like that was a private conversation I just invaded on. Long sustained drive right now. Let's get after it. Go Pack, go from Elvis over here on Twitch. Shout out to Elvis. And Dennis, I'm with you, Phil. He needs it. You know what I mean? He needs something. I don't know what the conversation is about. But I'm loving this. Shout out to you over there on Twitch. Not line at 73. I hope that I said that name right. You know what I mean? I appreciate you being here. We're having a good time. I never had as many people on Twitch, and I've been streaming Twitch for so long. Go, Pat, go! Go, Pat, go! There you go. But yeah, I've been streaming Twitch for so long with this. We got the pigeon over here. People don't know. I might actually go out there after this game, and I might hose that pigeon down a little bit. We got a pigeon trying to terrorize me out here. Here we go. 1st down and 10. We're going to be from the goal line. Jordan Love play action. He's going to toss this over the head of Josh Jacobs. That's going to be incomplete. So this is a tough spot to be on this field. 11:26 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a tough spot, you know. They're backed up in their own end zone. Now it's 2nd down and 10. I would have rather liked to see a run there, but I feel like that's exactly what they thought was going to happen. You know what I mean? Can we get Jacobs going this year? Yeah, for real. Like, seems to be like the focus point of a lot of defenses, though. So Jordan Love's going to be under center. Ball is technically at the 2-yard line over here, and they're going to run this thing up the middle to Jacobs, and that's going to be to about the 5-yard. Oh, that was not. Was that Jacobs? Yeah. No, that was Ryan. That was Josh Jacobs running the ball. I was trying to see like the jerseys in the pile. But here we go. So we're going to get this ball at the 5-yard line now. It's going to be 3rd down. Get a 1st down right here, and you're in a situation where you can actually play your offense. When you're backed up in that, but if they have to punt here, it's going to be a bad situation. Here we go. Jordan Love, shotgun. He's back to throw. He's throwing this thing right side. He's got his man. That's 1st down. Matthew Golden near the 40-yard line. Are you kidding me? Big time offensive play right there. Jordan Love throws it up. Let's check the replay over here. Matthew Golden on the outside. We got half inside. Matthew Golden runs right past his man. He's to the 30. Catches this thing about the 32-yard line. Nice, beautiful grab. Gets out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. That was beauty. That's what you wanted when you drafted him. That's what you thought he could do. Just go out here and outrun a man. And Jordan Love places it right where he needs to place it. That was a big-time play right there. Go Golden. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center now. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle, and there's not going to be a lot there, if anything at all. You know what I mean? Woo! We ended up in this thing. We need a commercial break. Jordan Love, 17-21, 166 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, we can't get this run game going though. You know what I mean? And that's where we got some rain going on over here at the game. But that's when you're going to have problems. And when you can't run the ball, the play action really doesn't work. You kind of got to force those plays down the field to put you in bad situations like that play right there. That shouldn't have been possible. But here we go, 2nd down 11. Jordan Love's going to be a little pistol action. He's back to throw. He's looking. Now he's dancing around. He's got a little bit of time. Tosses it over the head of Josh Jacobs over on the sideline. I don't think he'd have had any room anyway, so it's probably good that he threw it over. Maybe that's why he tossed it over his head, just because he knew that he was about to get lit up if he caught it. But here we go. The defense is kicking. But they're on offense right now, but I get what you're saying. Beautiful catch. I just saw the replay. It was a beautiful catch. It was I wouldn't say it was one-handed, but it was kind of a one-handed type of deal. 3rd down and 11 now. 9:38 to go in this fourth quarter. They get a nice drive going here. Come on. 3rd and 11. Let's make something happen. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Jacobs to his right. He's back to throw. He's got time. He's just off on these passes to Josh Jacobs. He's missing Josh Jacobs, right? And maybe the rain is affecting it. I'm not sure, but that was an overthrow to Josh Jacobs, and that was definitely not on purpose. Not what you want to see. Horrible passes. Don't blame rain. Yeah, I already did, Phil. No, but these passes are just off to Josh Jacobs. These short passes. He nailed that one to Matthew Golden, but he was off right there. He knows it too. You see him walking on the sideline. We have the punt team up here. At least they switched to field position. Much better than a punt from a 40 instead of our own 2. Absolutely. Looking on the bright side, here comes the punt. And now they're going to get this thing. Where's it going to be caught? About the 10? No, it's going to go. It's going to be a touchback. So instead of being a potential in the, like Jesse said, punting from your own end zone and put them in like beautiful, half field, half the field. Now they have to go, 80 yards. We got ourselves a touchback. Touchdown. Touchback. All right, here we go. We're going to see it right here. I got a full beard over here. So hammer in the chat. Let me know what we got to do right here. We're up 10-0. Not a ton of time left. With about 9 minutes or so. So defense got to do it again. So let's go on here and do it again, and let's hold this shutout. I think that was good that they got a little bit of yards on that, but you'd like to see them get more. But at least it helped the defense a little bit. Helps the defense a little bit. Need a pick 6 this drive. Come on, defense. Hey, I'm with it. I'll take a pick 6 for sure. We need something to happen right here. 620 folks watching live across other places. Woo, 10 people on Twitch. I think I was at 11, so I might have lost someone. But I'm still excited. I've never seen double digits over on Twitch. You know what I mean? We got double digits over here. I think one more defense stop and we can run the clock and end it. Hopefully, hopefully get some plays going. But hopefully that doesn't write a script on what this Packers offense can be stopped. But I don't think everyone has a Myles Garrett. It's not just Myles Garrett. I feel like this kind of like with Parsons. It's not just Parsons. When you have one really good pass rusher, it gets everyone else opportunities. So when you have that one dominant, top 2, top 3 pass rusher in the league, you can really do a lot of good, and it sucks. Kevin Hart's still doing commercials over here? He's doing a commercial for Verizon. Get out of here. Defense just got to keep this to a shutout. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what we expect from this Green Bay Packers defense. What's up, Montana kid? Need to stop leaving points on the field. Absolutely, that too. Even like first downs, like extending drives, like these penalties, you know what I mean? Raining here we go, fumble coming. I can feel it. Yeah, let's get on that, Frosty. You know what I mean? Let's get this defense to force a fumble over here. It's the Garrett effect like we have with Parsons. Absolutely, Dennis. I think we said it at the same time. You know what I mean? Because this comment, I was behind in the comments, so we probably said that about the similar time. So basically, what I'm saying is we're both geniuses, Dennis. We both know ball. Here we go, ball at their own 20. It's gonna be first down and 10. 9:26 to go in the fourth quarter. Joe Flacco's going to be under center to start this thing. He's got a man in the backfield. Now he's got a man in motion, moving from the top to the bottom, and he's going to hand this thing off left side. He's made a little room. He made a dude miss, and that's going to be a first down. That's a 14-yard run. So on first down and 10, they scamper off like a 14-yard run. Yeah, Bullard got kind of faked out right there, kind of ran right past him, didn't make any difference. Not what you want right there. You know what I mean? Great minds think alike. Right now we're thinking we need to stop. We need a turnover right here. Joe Flacco from what we got about the 34-yard line. He's being under center. He's got a man in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to that man. And he's scampering. What are we doing? That's the first down. He's past the 50, 45, 40, 45, 30. And that's going to be a big-time run. What are we doing at defense, bro? How are we not stopping this? 8:40 to go. What the
hell's going on out here?
That's what I'm talking about, dude. What is going on out here? We're going to update over here in Philadelphia. Rams just stopped the fourth down. Eagles are on fire now. Blank facial expression. All right, this defense needs to clamp up, though, dude. They're letting them scamper. Like, what are they doing right here? So now they're going to be about the 28-yard line. 28 yards to go to the end zone. Joe Flacco's in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's going to have pressure, but he gets rid of it left side, and that's going to be to about a 1-yard gain. Quay Walker's down. I feel like this is a really very physical game for this Packers defense. They had him in the backfield, but he got something out of it, but it wasn't much. Yeah, NFC team's going to be studying this tape. Yeah, how did they do it? But not everyone has these players, you know what I mean? So we go Joe Flacco looking right side. That's going to be completed. And he's about the 22-yard line. He's still moving. That's going to be a first down. What are we doing? Tackle, bro. Tackle. Like, what do we got like the whole team on him, and he doesn't go down. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Browns.
What the hell's going on out here?
Dude, what is going on? So Quay Walker's right there. You got to get that tackle. And then Duffy's in there, like the whole crew, McKinney at the end. But like, you got to get that tackle. Here we go. They're going to be at 14-yard line. He's got a man in motion. Flacco's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle. Tackle him, and there we go. Shut it down. No gain right there. That's what we need to do. Get loud. Let's go. Get pumped up. Let's go. 6:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Second down and 9. Defense, all right, bend, don't break. You bent a lot. I ain't going to lie to you. Did a lot of bending on this drive. If you can hold them to a field goal, I'd even be happy with that. That's a good question right here. What are they doing? Second down and 9. Joe Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Ball at the 13-yard line. He's back that throw. He's looking for the end zone. That's going to be out of the back of the end zone. Nothing there. All right, dude. We need to calm down. All right. When I say we, I mean me. I'm jacked up over here. We need to stop them. They're getting momentum, and the crowd behind them active. Absolutely, because they're at home. We need to get this thing wrapped up over here. Hold them to nothing, and that's what they need. You know what I mean? I like that graphic. All right, here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right with third down and 9. Ball to 13-yard line. Packers defense has got to get after it. He's going to toss this thing left side. Incomplete! Incomplete! They were not on the same page, but now there's a flag on the play. And I think that might be against Cleveland, the way they're reacting. Holding on the offense. Yeah! 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 There we go, baby. Dude. So let's check this replay over here. Oh, they're saying you should have got it on that. I don't know. Nah. Oh, they did call him on that. It's first and goal. I thought, oh my goodness. Flacco's going to hand this thing off out of shotgun. I thought it was on them, dude. Oh, that was horrible. Second and goal over here. Second and goal from the 5 over here. But a lot more clock is ticking off. 5:43 to go. The Browns have 3 timeouts. The Packers have 2. Come on, defense. Dig deep, baby. Yeah, I didn't like that. I missed it. Here we go. Flacco's going to be under center. Looks like a huge time run play, and they're going to run this thing up the middle, and there's not going to be a lot there, and that's going to be a couple he falls forward for. So there we go. Third down and goal. Here we go. Packers defense. Oh, my goodness. The cardiac pack in the building, baby. Got to stop them, you know what I mean? Gosh dang it, it's right. Those are my words exactly in my head. 17 rushes, 93 yards for Judkins. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Third down and goal at the 3-yard line. Back to throw. He's looking. Throws it towards the end zone. Incomplete. He dropped it off his fingertips. He's looking for help from the refs. Oh, and they're going to give it to him after he cries about it? Oh, my goodness. Pass interference on the defense. Dude, like, the flag came out so late after he begged for it. Keyshawn Nixon. Let's see the replay here. He had some hands on him. Yeah, that's probably a right call. Maybe. I don't know. He had some hands on him kind of a little bit late. So now it's going to be at the 1. Refs are getting involved, you know what I mean? Here we go. We're going to have Flacco's going to be under center. 4:45 to go in this fourth quarter. He's going to hand this thing off. No, it's play action. He's rolling right. He's looking. He's got pressure, and that's going to be incomplete. Joe Flacco moves about as fast as I do. Joe Flacco cannot run, dude. So many penalties, dude. Yeah, I thought that call was a little. I mean, they had hands going on, but like I don't know. He still had his hands out there ready to catch the ball, and then I didn't really see the flag until after he was whining about it. I hate that the whining flags. They cry and the ref's like, "Oh yeah, maybe he's right," and he just throws it. 9-play drive. Joe Flacco's going to be under center. They're going to try to run this thing in on 2nd and goal. And they're going to run this thing left side, and not going to be enough. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's 3rd down, baby. This Packers defense is going to make it earn. Oh, they're going to be another flag. Are they going to what are they gonna do? Automatic touchdown this time? What are we going to do? What's the penalty here? Oh, chop block on the offense. All right. I thought for sure this is going defense, the way these refs are building up. It is not on us. Down at the 1, another flag on them. Personal foul offense. There you go. Shout out to Laurie over here. So the clock is tickling too when all this is going on. So the more it's going on, though, they're down 10 points right here. More and more game clock is going off. Yeah, that's a chop block. So now they're going to be at the 16-yard line. It's 2nd and goal from the 16. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's running out of time. Tosses to the left side, but he doesn't have much there, and that's going to be a long at the 23-yard line, and the Packers defense come up big right there. What a big-time play in a big-time situation. 4:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Flacco is back. Parsons back there. Got pressure. He tosses to the left side. And Bullard is there. And who else? Quay Walker is there. And they take him down. Oh, what a beautiful defensive play right there. 3rd down and goal from the 20-yard line. Flacco's back to throw. He's looking. He gets it off. And that's going to be completed to about the 18-yard line. And that's 4th down and goal from the 18. 3:45 to go in this fourth quarter. I'm getting a headache. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting a headache from listening to myself. Oh, no. So Bullard's down. That doesn't look good at all. We're going to go to a commercial break. Hopefully he's all right. 644 folks watching live. 645 folks watching live across all the places. I appreciate you. We're going to go to commercial. We will be right back.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, man, try this. It's my favorite.
Thanks.
Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
Hi, Have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
All right, we are back. 650 folks watching live across all places right now. The Packers are up 10-0. We have ourselves a ball game right here, people. A lot of people are, we got the pigeon creeping over here. A lot of people are talking about this game's be closer than people think, and they were right. It was closer than I think. But Javon Bullard, he's walking off the field on his own. Was it also Quay Walker? Oh, Quay Walker took a shot of that too. I saw. Was that comment from someone? Here comes the 35-yard field goal attempt, and that 35-yard field goal is going to be good. We would give no celebration to that. But it's going to be good. Let me get up here to these comments over here.
Inconceivable!
You know what I mean? Frosty the Snowman says him and Quay. That's where we get our updates from. Frosty the Snowman. I love that Frosty the Snowman is up in my comment section. I mean, you should make a profile picture Frosty the Snowman. You know what I mean? That would make it even one step better. But shout out to Frosty the Snowman. I appreciate you tuning in. It's always good to see Frosty up in the comment section. We got a scoreboard over here. So now it's going to be 10-3. The field goal is good. What is up, Laurie and Ivan? I was a bit off, but they will cover. You know what I mean? Yeah, you were a bit off. I think you had like 37 points or whatever. I was nervous about this game. I wasn't nervous. I knew in the back of my head that there was a chance that, because I know that what this defense can do, but I felt like the defense was kind of over exaggerated a little bit. Like, they are good in the stats in the first 2 weeks at yards a game, yards a play, all that. But I thought the Packers were going to get after it a little bit. I think, I was wrong. It happens. Let's go crunch time. That's all that matters right now. This is the time. 3:38 to go in this fourth quarter as the Browns offense is going to take the field. But first, we're going to have a kickoff, Let's see. We're going to have ourselves a return from about the 4-5. We got the 20. He's at the 25. He cuts it to about the 30. He's still moving about the 33-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. And there's going to be a flag on the play. With 3:33 to go, the Packers are on offense. So let's see what this flag is. Watching the replay, it looks like maybe a possible neck strain. Hopefully nothing worse. Dude, I really hope not. Nothing crazy. Quay Walker's been beasting, He's been all over the field. Let's go, team, baby. Penalty has declined. So I think it's going to be a holding that they'll accept. Vikings are up 48-3. No kidding. I might have to watch that game later on. See what happened on there. That kind of intrigues me a little bit. America must be drunk if their game of the week is Dallas, Chicago. You know what I mean? I will not be doing any more live streams for today, but I'll be back for Monday Night Football. So come hang out tomorrow night, Monday Night Football. But here we go, 3:33 to go, 1st and 10. Jordan Love's going to be under center ball about the 18-yard line. He's got Matthew Golden in motion. Matthew Golden gets the handoff out of motion, and he's going to try to cut this thing up, and he's going to make something out of nothing, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards out of that, and that could have been down behind the line of scrimmage. So Matthew Golden, with a nice little scamper there, you know what I mean? I'll be there Monday. Yeah, Monday Night Football, dude. It's going to be a good one. I forget who is that. It was the Lions, Ravens or something like that. I forget off my head or whatever, but we're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. But no live streams today. And then Tuesday, I will have no live stream because I will be a guest on someone else's. But I'm going to try to have one maybe pre-recorded where I do a podcast talking about this game because we're doing Monday Night Football. I don't want to wait till Wednesday to talk about this. So maybe I'll do a podcast tomorrow and post that pre-recorded. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. 2nd down and 6 from the 22-yard line. He's got Golden in motion. He's going to hand it off to Matthew Golden again, but this time right side, he makes a guy miss, and he's going to get him a couple yards out of there. He's able to make dudes miss. Like, these plays aren't overly exciting, and now it's 3rd down and 3, but he's making moves. Like, he's making guys miss. Those were not particular good situations for him to be running out of. Nice to see Golden get some work. You know what I mean? Giants going to beat The the Vikings. The who? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Do you think next year Halfley finally gets the head coaching job? I think he'll have his options. Hopefully they can convince him to stay. But he could definitely he's definitely gonna have options. See what the Packers do this season. Jordan Love 17-23, 165 yards and a touchdown. 3:18 to go in this ball game. 3rd down and 3. Play clock's down to 10 seconds. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. Quick pass, and that's going to be intercepted. Intercepted about the 30-yard line, and he's running now. Jordan Love puts a hit on him and kind of slows this whole thing down, but that is bad. 3:08 to go. The Browns have the ball in scoring position inside the red zone. What is going on? Jordan Love, what are you doing? You threw it right to him. Dude, they threw it right to him. Like, checking his replay. I don't know what he was doing. That was low to begin with. It was nowhere. No Packer had an option to even get that, bro. I rock with Jordan Love, but that was a bad one, dude. That was a bad one. You put your defense in a horrible spot. That is like what I've been talking about. Like, just don't put your defense in horrible spots. You got a good defense. But, man, you can't give them ball at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal, dude. You're up 10-3. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's looking. Let's throw a pick here. And they both go down. It's going to be flags everywhere. Who's this going to be on offense or defense? I think generally in that situation it's going to be on defense, but not to what's on. It's on a defense. So, so there we go. Pass interference on a defense lets me half the distance to the goal. I don't know. Incidental contact, dude. Let him play, bro. Let him play. 1st down and goal, dude. 3:04 to go. All right, the Packers got this, dude. We got this, baby. So the Packers have 2 timeouts. The Browns have 1. They're going to try to run this thing up right up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Browns. Basically gifted. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? That's the worst case situation. Do a turnover in that spot. What are we doing? Are we gonna? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Montana Kid. I think we're gonna close this thing out. It's 10-9, 3:01 to go in the 4th quarter. We're gonna see what they're gonna do here. They're gonna kick it. They're gonna try to go for 2, get spicy with it. We're not. No, you either win or you lose. You don't deserve either. I always say I don't think that you deserve to win or you don't think you deserve to lose. You win or you lose. Here comes the extra point. Because, like, do the Browns deserve to win this game? I mean, they didn't do anything. Like, do the Browns deserve to win this game? Because what have they really done? They got that turnover. They went down there and got that touchdown. But, like, they haven't really done too much on offense. So I don't think either of these teams you could say deserve. But that's what I was saying. I don't think about win or losing. It's not about deserve. It's about who makes the plays when it happens, even if it's mistakes. It's 10-10 right now, dude. We just had a 10-point change up here in the last few minutes, and I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's up, Joey? I swear Packers are 2-0, playing 0-2 team. So what do? We play like we're 0-2 team, and that is like what I've been saying is like, dude, don't play down to your competition. Like, you played 2 great teams, so you played up and you played well. Now you're playing a trash team, and now it's 10-10, 4th quarter, 3:01 to go. So the offense is going to go, dude, so much time. 3:01 to go, 2 timeouts. We're in a good situation. That sucked. I did not like that at all. Jordan Love's got to clean that up. Like, he's not having himself a good game. But here we go. We're going to start this thing. Return from the 5. He's at the 15, 20. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. He's still moving. The pile is moving. He's past the 35, but the 37. Now he's at the 40. And slow moving pile, but they're going to start this thing 40-yard line. 60 yards to go to the end zone, baby. And let's go down here and shove it down their throat and win this freaking ball game. You know what I mean? I'm going to put this ring back on because I took it off because it was kind of like sweaty or whatever. But since then, bad things have happened. So let me just slide this thing back on. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll be my marriage that saves this game. 12 penalties and a late pick from Love. That's how you end up in this situation. Unacceptable for Love at this point in his career to do that. Yeah, that was the bad throw. Here we go, though. Let's look at the positives. Let's keep it moving forward. 40-yard line. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Josh Jacobs to his right. He's back to throw. He's going to have time. He's going to throw it left side, and that's going to be incomplete. Romeo Dobbs, and there's flags flying everywhere, and I would assume it's going to be on defense.
Don't you ever take that ring off.
Dude, I put it on. I got the pass interference. You know what I mean? No, my hand was getting like all like weird, and it started to feel funny. So here we go. We're looking at Romeo Dobbs. Yeah, did he get there a little? Yeah, he got there first, and he put his hands down. He grabbed at his arms a little bit. Hey, I'll accept it, dude. Let's get the penalty. First and 10, 2:47 to go in the fourth quarter. The ball game is tied up 10-10. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Ball at the 40-yard line. They're going to play action. Jordan Love is going to toss this thing right side, and he's going to have Tucker Kraft, and he's going to have the first down near the 20-yard line with the 21-yard line. 2:37 to go in this ball game. The clock is ticking. Go, Pat, go! All right, I could have kept that thing rolling. Here, waste the clock now. Let McManus do his thing. You know what I mean? We got ourselves a ball game. Go, Pat, go! Go, Pat, go! Go, Pat, go! And we're at the 2-minute warning over here. Go, Pat, go! So we're at the 2-minute warning. All right. Let me step away. I'm going to grab a beer, use the bathroom, you know what I mean, a little bit. 681 folks watching live right now. I appreciate every single one of you. Go, Pat, go. Let's finish the game.
What the hell's going on out here? Get him out of there, will you?
All right, we are back from our little potty break. You know what I mean? All right, let's get back to the comments over here. Philly boy, you know they know about the need to get Jacobs his 6. You know what I mean? Let's get it right here. 10-10 ball game, dude. This is a stressful game, right? This isn't probably what a lot of people expected. What's up, Lori? Oh no, the outhouse. Haven't seen one of those in a long time, and have never seen Vince buy one. He hangs out every now and again. You know what I mean? He's got to get his guys out of there. Shout out to the producer of the show, Vince. You know what I mean? He's handling all these designs today. He makes I feel like this is like the best graphics in the game. Like, we have fun. Let's be silly with it, but let's get this dub first of all. You know what I mean? 693 folks watching live. Let's make it 700. Share this stream. Tag your friends. Whatever you gotta do. Let's get this. Watch this W together. 693 folks. Here we go. Jordan Love's gonna be in this center. 2 minutes to go. He's gonna hand this thing off up the middle. He's gonna have a yard or so. Not a lot. So are some timeouts going to start being used? Jacobs has the football. They're trying to fight for it. They're trying to act like they let's see the replay over here. Yeah, he punched that ball out. I don't know if he was down or not, but he punched the ball out for sure. But Josh Jacobs has it. These graphics are boss. They really are. So we're trying to see what's going on here. I think the Packers keep the ball. So offense thinks they have the ball. Defense thinks they have the ball. Josh Jacobs had the ball in his hands, in his possession. He's down. Then at the ball, the play is over. Like, what are we talking about here? So we have ourselves a booth review over here. So they're reviewing this thing. Ruling on the field, runner ruled down. And I think that's how it stays. Because Josh Jacobs, if they show that replay where he's like on the ground, he kind of has the ball, he's down. So like he has possession of the ball. So it's definitely punched out while he's still up. But Josh Jacobs fought for that thing. He's fighting with the dude, but he's on the ground. So as soon as he touches the ball, but as soon as he possesses it, there's no way that that's a Brown recovery. I hate this game. We almost out of here with a win, and now we're leaving the game up to the refs. You need to get a clear recovery, and if they can't get a clear recovery, it's got to go to the Packers because they ruled it down by contact. So I don't think how you can do it because both players kind of had their hands on the ball. So I think you got to call this Green Bay's ball. If they don't, I swear I'll break everything in this room. Elbow was down before the fumble. I'm not sure. I don't even look at the elbow, though. I was looking at, it's not weird, but I was looking at his butt. You know what I mean? Because his butt was like coming down. Matt, I'll let you know first. There you go. Jacobs has possession. I think so. Especially since they called it down by contact. I think that changes it because now you have to. They didn't give up. Or we have a booth review. Or we're gonna have the explanation right here. Play stands as called. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be a spoiler, but I see Philly Boy put it up there. Go! 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 So we're at under 2 minutes here, 1:56 to go. The Packers have the ball. The play stands. I wore a different jersey today. Switching back now, dude. You know what I mean? You might have to. That one replay I saw, it looked like it was mistaken. Sorry. All good. You know what I mean? I don't see that well. Here we go. We're going to have Jordan Love's going to be under center. 2nd down and 9. They're going to try to run this thing right side. Nothing there for Josh Jacobs, though. He's going to lose a yard on that play. And it's 3rd down, 147. The Browns have no timeouts. So what do you do in this situation, all right? They can run this thing down to about 110 and not kick the field goal, run it again and run the play down and then kick a field goal. So do you think that's what they should be doing, or do you think that they should try to throw this thing and try to get a 1st down? Because it's 3rd down and 10. Packers are literally doing everything they can to lose this game. So do you trust them to kick a field goal in that situation? So here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Ball at the 22, maybe 23-yard line. And they're going to run this thing. Oh, they're going to be whistles blowing. There's flags on the play. That better not be a false start, dude. We can't give up no yards in this field goal. False start is what it is, too. Yeah, I would say don't throw it. Run the ball, which is what they plan on doing right there. Ivan says go for the touchdown. Like, do you trust the kicker? I mean, obviously we trust our kicker, but this game, the way it's been going, like mistakes have been happening. You know what I mean? Dennis says go for the field goal. Here we go. 3rd down and 15. 1:12 to go in this ball game. Let's see what we got. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's going to run this thing. He's going to hand it off Josh Jacobs, and he's going to scamper away to about the 25-yard line, maybe 24. Stacy says this game is restoring me to be humble. After first 2 games, all I could see was Super Bowl. Yes, I believe in my Packers, but I'm going to game by game because at any given time, no matter what, the team script could flip. Go Pack, go. You know what I mean? I'm still extremely confident. Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go! All right, we got a field goal attempt over here. They're going to call a timeout as the play clock runs down 2-1. LaFleur's next to the ref, and he calls a timeout. So it's 4th down and 13, 27 seconds to go in this ball game, and the Packers are going to kick a field goal. Oh my goodness! No, I don't think it's gutless. I think you got to play smart sometimes. They're in a situation right here. I think that's what I would do. I think it's the right call. Remember that time when the Packers left all them points on the field in the Browns game? Pepperidge Farm remembers, you know what I mean? I think you got to give respect to this Browns defense as well, but the Packers, Jordan Love didn't play a good game. Worst game of the season so far. We're in week 3. But, good teams win games when you play bad. Pathetic run game, and it's not the players. So here we go. 43-yard field goal attempt. 43-yard field goal attempt. And the ball is up. It's blocked. And the Browns have it. They blocked it.
What the hell's going on out here?
21 seconds to go in this ball game, and the Browns blocked the field goal. Oh my goodness. I have no reaction to that because I'm just shocked. He jumped in. That was a beautiful play by the Browns guy coming off the end there. Oh my goodness. It's not over yet though. But oh my goodness. No, we don't need no reality check. We need to win this football game. All right, here we go. So let's our defense come out here. All right, so we got flags on the play over here. We're going to start at the 47, but let's see what this flag is. And that might be on Parsons. "21 seconds to go in this ball game. Get loud, people. Get loud. Wake up the cat. Wake up the babies. Here we go. Flacco's going to be in shotgun. Ball at the 48-yard line. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's going to throw it quick, and he's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be short of the first down. 2nd down and about 1 or 2. 17 seconds to go. The Browns have no timeouts. They cannot throw the ball in the center of the field. They cannot throw the ball. Everything has to be towards the sideline. If they throw it in the center of the field, it's going to be very hard to get. 17 seconds. It depends how long he holds the ball. But it's going to be very tough to get your field goal team set up. We might be going to overtime. That's all we can hope for as Packer fans. You know what I mean? What's up, Philly boys? Shout to everyone in here. Joe Flacco's back to throw. He's looking. He's throwing it left side. That's going to be incomplete. So now they definitely can't throw in the middle of the field. It's 12 seconds to go. 3rd down and 2. Come on, defense. Give us one more, defense. Give us one more. The fact they're in this situation is hilarious. You know what I mean? I'm not laughing. Are you laughing? Ain't nobody laughing about this. 3rd down and 2. Here we go. Joe Flacco's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 3rd and 2. They're at the 45-yard line. He's looking. He's middle of the field. That's going to be completed. 9, 8, 7. They're trying to hurry up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, they're going to be able to spike this thing. And they're going to be in field goal situation. Oh, my goodness. 2 seconds to go, and they're going to have a field goal situation. This is absolutely freaking brutal. How did they get up so quick for that? That spike, though. 55-yard attempt, though. Send all your boos. Send all your bad vibes. The Packers have a timeout, and they just use it. Make them think about that. 55 yards is no easy task. Let's go to overtime over here. Let's go to overtime over here. 2nd 10 and 10. Actually, I don't know why I said that. It doesn't really matter what town it is. This is the big kick right here. How about we get a block right here? $55-yard attempt. This is for the ball game. Do we go to overtime or is this victory right here for the Browns? Miss it. Miss it. It's up. And that's good, dude. There's a flag on the play, though. There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play, though. But is this ball game? They're all celebrating. The Browns act like they just won the Super Bowl. They won their first game of the season, they're thinking, but there's a flag on the play. But they're already they're already celebrating. Matt LaFleur already talked. They're at midfield, so I don't think this flag is going to be good for the Packers. And that's it. That's the final. There's no flag. They picked it up. And the Packers lose 13-10. And there it is. All the haters jumping in the comment section that wish that they could be Packer fans. Here we go. 810 folks watching live, you know what I mean? But the Packers lose 13-10 in this ball game. Hey, while you're hating on here in the comment section, be sure to tap that like button, Justin. Don't be soft, baby. Don't cry about it, Justin. Come on, baby. All right, so the Packers lose 13-10. I have no doubt on what this season's going to be. This game sucked. The Browns, they a little bit of luck, a little bit of bad play by the Packers. Jordan Love threw an interception. Packers making some bad plays. And the Browns capitalizing off it. And the Eagles end up winning 33-26 over the Rams. And shout out to Justin. I know it's all good, Hey, I love this. I love having trash talk in the comment section. When the Packers don't do well, I expect that trash talk back because I've been talking my stuff. But I'm still confident. The Packers 2-1. This was a horrible loss. Shouldn't have happened. But it did happen. Here we are. And the Eagles win. Would have been nice for them to lose since the Packers lost. I can't believe this loss happened. I'll tell you, I'm kind of stunned by this. But here we go, Shout out to Johnny Boy begging. I always think it's funny when Viking fans show up in my stream. I have never seen a Vikings live streamer. Maybe that's why Viking fans hang on to my stream so much, because y'all don't have enough fans to have streamers. You know what I mean? Hey, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Go Pack, go people. Next week, you know what I mean? Let's get back after. I'll be live for Monday Night Football over here. Packers fall 13-10 to the Browns. Got to give the Browns their props. They didn't give up. They kept it fighting. But we are out of here. You know what I mean? Go Pack, go.